They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smiling, I'm wildin'. They talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. Yeah. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my way. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. Let me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna be me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent-free living, you're the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smiling, I'm wildin'. They talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing maze lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's a symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, I'm my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving like waves, all motion. All motion, yeah. Yeah, you scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah. Keep smiling fake, I see through it.
Hey, hey. The bus always needs some gas, especially with the way these gas prices are, damn it. Always needing some gas. No, I actually went and met up with some friends after work for a little bit. You guys know it's Memorial Bike Week. I did post a couple videos. They're not my videos because I'm not going to show my videos on here. But um, yeah, so Memorial Bike Weekend, it used to be they had the Harley Bike Week, and then they had what they call down here, and I'm not saying this, this is what they call it. They call it Black Bike Week. So they would have Harley Week and then Black Bike Week. Now they made it to where it's not, they don't even get a week. It's only a weekend. So they call it Memorial Bike Weekend. It just sounds weird. So yeah, that's what's going on now. No, I don't have gas. No, no, we're talking about the bus. Love you, weekend update. I know that's right. I know, right, Clet? So I was like coming home for y'all. Like, let's get this weekend update. Okay, Blicky. Um, yes, definitely hashtag biker chick. I love to hop on the back of a bike, whether that's a Harley or a crotch rocket. I go both ways. Now I don't particularly like a crotch rocket as much as I did when I was younger. I actually used to date a guy when I was younger, and this is when I lived in West Virginia still, and we were in like a little, like crotch rocket group, and thought we were the cool kids, and we would like stunt on the bikes while our guys would like drive them and stuff, that type of crowd. And then once I moved down to South Carolina and got a little older, I I tend to ride more on the back of a Harley versus a crotch rocket, but I will do it. Plus now they have all these, they have like the three-wheel bikes. They have like the razors, or they're not. I don't think they're razors. Whatever those little, they have like the slingshots, and then they have these other ones that they drive around here all the time. So like and they've got all the lights on them and shit. So I just like to go out and like see all the bikes and see everything. But they was locking everybody up yesterday. Which that's what they do, even on Harley Week. That's how they make their money. They don't say come on vacation and leave on probation for nothing, because it's true. That's why I said in PB and honey, because it ain't jelly, it's PB and honey. They better enjoy those PB and honey. Can you imagine coming to bike week thinking you're about to have the time of your life and get arrested on the first day? On the first day, I'd be sick. Used to have mini bike in Virginia Beach on the strip, but that was 2002. Yeah, yeah, they still go up and down the strip. Can-Ams, thank you, Bonnie. Hey, hey, everybody. Rode for a very long time. My ex-husband had 2 Harleys. I love that. I want to get my own bike. I've been wanting to get my own for a while, but I just haven't. But I would love to have my own. Or find me, somebody that I actually want to be in a relationship with. To where I wouldn't care to ride on the back of their bike all the time. No, I did not have a date. I mean, I met friends and I met a group of people. So, if I had a date, I probably wouldn't have come live. But, hey, everybody. So, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a good weekend. We got a live today from Blicky and Purple. So, if you missed that, check it out. Oh, yeah, Lady D. I love to ride. Love it. Minister, I would love to go to Sturgis. Love it. Yes, I love to ride. Yeah, I drove like dirt bikes as a kid and all that stuff. I mean, not that it's the same, but like it definitely helps. But yeah. Now, I won't like drive a lot of people's like people I know and stuff. I won't drive their bikes and stuff unless I like really know someone and like because I'm scared like I'll if I wreck it or something, then that's a whole other mess and you know what I mean? But I definitely can. But like if we're out at bike week and they're like, drive my bike, I would be like, nah. No, I'm good. Just because I wouldn't want to wreck somebody else's shit. Like I'd feel terrible. There's actually a couple females that I hang out with that ride. Like they have their own bikes. So I don't think there's any beef. I did see that the little cartoon or whatever. Um, but yeah, I don't think Jack wasn't talking about me at least for some of it. Like she did say my name or whatever, but as far as the other stuff, wasn't about me. We had the Lone Star Rally here. What I was talking about yesterday was some DD lady. I've never even seen, never heard of her. Some DD lady was like messaging me about a bunch of shit. So that's what I was talking about yesterday. I'm getting a bike next year. I can't wait. Okay, so, but yeah, I did see that little cartoon with me and Scrubs. Hey, Serotonin. I was riding on the back of my mom on a Harley when I was younger, and someone ran a stop sign and hit us. Neither of us have been back in a bike since. Oh, I bet. Yeah, that'd be hard. Female bikers are so far to me. Yes. I would get a midget bike. Well, at one point I was like, I wanted one of those like when they first started coming out, they first started yeah, which we can agree to disagree on that one, Tata. We can agree to disagree on that. I haven't either, madams. That's what I'm saying. Like clearly it's probably someone else, but um I don't even know what I was saying now. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. But yeah, no beef for me. I don't think there's, I don't think that's the case. Um, oh, I think she was definitely talking about Timmy. I said I wanted to get a bike, madams. I definitely said I wanted to. But I haven't seen that. Hey. Oh yeah, Spider 3 wheels. Thank you. So when they first came out, I wanted to get one with the 3 wheels, and you will not believe the people that made fun of me. Well, you can get them like specialized for you, Victoria. I mean, I don't know about 5 feet. I'm 5'5", but you definitely can get it customized, But I wanted to get one of those 3 wheels, and so yeah, I wanted to get a 3 wheel, but they made so much fun of me, so much fun of me. All right, let's get into some stuff. So if you're on Facebook, get on Facebook and come on over. All you have to do is get out of the live, scroll to the top of the page, click that link, come on over into the live chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something that you don't like, all you got to do is block them. Hey, Barbara, all you got to do is block them. Keep your peace. But yeah, if you want to tussle, tussle, go ahead. But if you get distracting, annoying, or I just feel like it, I may mute you, but that only lasts 5 minutes and you can come back and try again. I missed it too. I had to work today, Chi Chi, so I missed it too. Hey, hey. Used to ride on the back of your husband's. I liked, like, what do they call, like, the King Cruisers? Now that's where I want to ride. Like, if I'm gonna ride on the back of a bike, I want to ride on one of like the King Cruisers and shit. Them things where it's actually got like, and I've rode on ones that don't have an actual back seat. I've rode on a lot of different bikes, but I like the ones that have like a comfy little back seat. I'm like just sitting there chilling. Like, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. When I was younger, I rode my husband's Harley. Yes, I need to get me. Chi Chi's like, let's tussle, damn it. I need to get me. I won't say husband because y'all know how I feel about the M word, but I need to get me a man that's got a Harley. But most men, not that your husband was, but like at least, especially the ones that are like got cuts on, if you know what I mean. If they got a cut on, most of them are they've got a wife, a mistress, another mistress. They're a lot of them don't like to be monogamous. Let's just put it that way. Oh, a biker princess. If you ever go to my Facebook page, you can see all kinds of pictures of me and at Bike Week and with my friends. And I have a lot of friends that are bikers that wear the cuts and all that jazz. But let's see. All right, Facebook. I'm gonna say goodbye. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. Let me know that we missed each other. Um, so yeah, and also you can hype up the video on the replay by Facebook. You can hype up the videos on replay or any video in the video tab, and then lives on replay. You only get 3 hypes per week. So my brother and cousin have a crotch rocket. I'm too scared to ride with them. Yeah, like I said, I prefer. You know what, serotonin. I prefer Harley, like a Harley type bike. I mean, it doesn't have to be Harley, obviously. Like, there's different types that I won't say as good as Harley, but they're right up there. I just when I say Harley, I mean like that type bike versus crotch rocket. I guess I need to go watch it. Is that why I'm blocked again? Because I tried to text you earlier, and it wouldn't deliver, so I figured I was blocked again. I figured Miss Peaches was in just talking her shit. Yes, Jazzy, that Nature Boy documentary is wild. Had to ride the wheels off. All right, let's get into some receipts for a second. Let's start there. Oh, and for anybody who follows the Gabby Malarkey, there is a creator. Somebody sent this to me. Thank you for sending it. There's a creator. It's not the girl that she used to sit with, but there's another creator. I think her name is like Kay also, because there's the Kaylee that Gabby used to sit with that's been streaming her and stuff. Now there's this new chick that has now entered the chat, and she has 1 million followers, and she is like all in the special needs community, and she's got like whether she goes to YouTube, TikTok, whatever, she's got a lot of followers. And so she's on Gabby's ass now, and it's crazy. Like Gabby's like, that's disgusting. Cause this girl told her she was gonna use no lube in the back while she went through the back door and just all kinds of stuff. So Gabby, she's so dramatic. She like clutching her pearls. Oh my God, that just says everything about you. But she tried to copyright this girl, and the way it works on TikTok, if you copyright someone, like you have to like on TikTok, if she writes back and explains like I added value and I like they will take down the person who reported it, right? Um, so they're just going back and forth, back and forth. I'm watching the Testaments over again. The Harleys have that one and only distinctive sound. I love them and ride them. Yeah, like that video that I showed where that cop from Myrtle Beach, which if y'all not to just bounce around, but y'all know how my ADD is. Right now, like Horry County, which is where Myrtle Beach is, Horry County is like there are I won't say documentaries, but there are basically like a documentary, but not on like Netflix or anything. But there's these videos coming out of like all the corruption and all the things. And like one Horry County cop just got arrested recently because he was pulling people over and telling them to get this. He was telling people to hit the Cash App to like get out of their tickets and shit. So he just got arrested, and there's just like all this stuff going on with like the Horry County Police Department and the council members, and it's insane. I've thought about doing a little bit like on true crime one night, but I've got my next deep dive on true crime. That's something that just happened, so I'm excited for that. So can't wait to share that with you guys. Um, so SpongeBob got his car back. Maybe talk to he can loan Tati the other car. I'm glad you said that before I get into receipts. Okay, so Tati did post today. Tati posted today, and she said she needs $750 to move the car. Now I guess like tow it down here, down to where not here, but tow it where she needs it to be. She said she's already got 250, so she needs the rest of it. Now here's my thing. We all know she's negative 800 and something in her account allegedly for her rent. I, what is she gonna do when rent comes due? Like, I don't know. I get it. I mean, you get the car, you make money, mm. But yeah. So she said to move the car, it's gonna be 750. I have 250. I just need help with five. Like she says, it's like $5, right? Yes, Barbara. Apparently, yes. Can you imagine if a cop pulled you over and was like, hit the Cash App? I'd be like, thank you, because I'm gonna sue your county. Like, oh shit. Oh, none of that would ever happen to me. I saw one where a cop had pulled off the road and he was like videoing another cop, and the cop got pissed off about it. Didn't know the guy was a cop because he was in like a work van or something. And he like pulled him out of the car, said he was going to give it obstruction, put handcuffs on him and shit, put him in the back of the car, and the sergeant comes, and the sergeant's like, you don't have him for obstruction. He ended up suing that county because he wasn't a cop in that county. He was a cop in the next county over. He ended up suing the county and got 80 grand out of that because he had to put handcuffs on and get in a cop car. 80 grand. Shit's wild. You're gonna have to dash all day every day to make that rent in 1 week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Beth. No, I just took Facebook off a little bit, so you probably still see it. If you haven't refreshed, it'll probably still say like live around my picture. But no, I turned Facebook off. Every damn time I'm in a wormhole over Connie's deep dive. I'm telling you. Yes. Oh, shout out to Christine for that super chat. Can I get birthday wishes for my almost 13-year-old so he will go to bed? I told him Outlaws would come through. Happy birthday! Happy birthday from the Outlaw crew. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey, we wish we were. I won't say I wish I was 13 again, but maybe a little bit younger. Look at all those happy birthdays. Now get your ass to bed. No, for real. Happy birthday. Finally a teenager. Ooh, ooh. Not so cool for Christine. Oh, Lord. Happy birthday. But yeah, so there's the update on Tati. But yeah, SpongeBob got his car back. He could let her borrow that car, right? Since again, it's a supporter bought it. So what would it hurt for him to let her borrow that car for 2 weeks? But again, I'm with Val on this one. I really do think she was talking to Sponge. Obviously, she's been talking to SpongeBob because she's talking about going, he's told her to go for CNA and all this stuff. And I really feel that they were like, well, shit, I got to look at me. Somebody bought me a car. Maybe that can happen for you, Tati. Like, you might as well ask. Your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. You got 3 teens now. Woo! That's fun. I don't know if I had all 3 of mine were teens at once or not. I don't think so because my daughter's like 8 years older. Or Not 8 years older. Jesus. So somebody last night while SpongeBob and Tati were live last night, Tati kept like going over the scenario. She's like, yeah, if your grandma has a car that she no longer drives, or if anybody has a car they, want to get rid of or anything, like I'll take it, you know. And somebody from Connecticut was like, oh, I have a Honda that has brand new tires. I just put brand new tires on it, and you're more than welcome to it. It drives it, whatever. I guess it's a decent car. I mean, it's a Honda. They go for like 400,000 miles or some shit. Like I love Hondas. But yeah, they were like, hey, we just put brand new tires on it. I would assume if they just put brand new tires on it, it runs decent enough. Like, why else would you put brand new tires? You're welcome, Exquisite. Why would you put brand new tires? But yeah, so they're trying to get the car shipped to Texas. We were talking last night. We were like, all she has to do is just fly up there and then drive it back, or take a Greyhound up there, drive it back. Because last night people had Googled like how much shipping was, and that it was saying on there shipping could be like between $2,000 and $3,000. So we were like, fuck that. But if it's only $750 to ship, I mean, that might be cheaper than getting, I don't know about a Greyhound and driving it back, but you've got to think about gas coming back too, and putting that wear and tear on it. Um, so yeah. Pretty T. Yeah, Honda good cars and hold their value, yeah. So, I mean, it's a good, I don't know what year or anything like that. Somebody may have caught that information. People being like Oprah around here, you get a car, right? That girl is not driving. She'll continue to beg. I mean, she's got to get the money one way or the other, because you either got to get the money for the car, which she's asking for, or money for, Lord, she's got to get, now she's negative in the account. She's got to get her rent. She got to get, once she gets the car, she got to get insurance. She has to get tags. She has to get, like, and I still can't get over the fact that she slipped and said she got fired, because that was wild. But again, that's why people say, like, don't lie, because you have to keep up with your lies. And some people just tell on themselves real quick. Using my feet to get around for over 20. Yeah. People were telling her, like, get a bike or walk. And she's like, if it's like that far, I'm not doing that. And shit. If you have to walk 30 minutes to your job, some people get a bike. They'd rather bike for however, like 15, 20 minutes than walk for 30. I know I would. I sure the hell know I would rather bike. Shit, those little electric scooters. They have those electric bikes now. They have electric scooters. Like, there are so many things. Oh, and the car needs work. Okay, wait a second. Does the car run? I know it needs work. I mean, but if it runs, yes, Val, she let it slip. Like, she was going over the timeline again of like how everything went down and like when she did it. And she had maintained that they had switched her to a location, and then the location didn't have hours to fulfill her schedule, and basically that's how she lost her job. But she was like going over, how you're talking and you're just telling a timeline. Well, if you're just telling the truth, then it kind of rolls off the tongue, right? So she's just talking like an hour into the live, and she's like, yeah, I quit my job at Walmart in January. I got the job at the security, and then by the end of February, I got fired. And then she's like, "Well, duh, duh, duh." I'm like, "Yeah." It's Gabby and Danny bought an e-bike. Of course they did. Right, electric. Well, she's getting a car now. Yeah, Colette, Fruit Loop just has fleas. That's the recent update on Fruit Loop. He has fleas. I get winded walking to my mailbox. My big back self isn't walking. That's what I'm saying. I'd much rather bike. There's a mom over here, rain, sleet, or snow. Her and her kiddos are walking to and from the store. Rolled. Oh, store, laundry, and school. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, here's the thing. Even if you don't want to, right? Like, if you have no other choice and it comes down, you have no one to ask for a ride. You don't have the money for Uber. Like, what else can you do but do it? Yeah, she said she got fired. And then she was like, "Well, I mean, I don't well, I guess it is like kind of firing. Like they didn't have a place for me." Come on now. It's not a Segway. I'm dead. Could you imagine in her little security outfit with the Segway? Oh man. Saying Tati can come back home. That means Tati needs rent money. Oh yeah, Tati said it. That's the whole thing. She said that Brandy, which again, she says Brandy gambled 2K. Then she said Brandy gambled the whole check. Whatever. Brandy gambled away 2K allegedly. Um, Fruit Loop was stolen. Since when? You're talking about the other dog that he had? The first dog? Because he just had Fruit Loop on there like a couple days ago saying that he had damn, I just dropped my pen. Saying that that the dog had fleas. So you mean to tell me since the dog picture with the fleas, someone stole the dog? Hopefully you're talking about the first dog he had. Because that's insane. It has a transmission. Well, no wonder they want to ship it. If it's got a, well, I don't know, maybe if it depends on the leak, but I wouldn't trust it to drive it from Connecticut to Texas. So I guess that's out of the picture. I swear the little dog was brown. No, it was like a black poodle. Little black poodle is what he had. His friend found him last night. Okay, his friend found him, Melinda said. Royal was stolen, but I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't either. Oh my goodness. Who is Candace? Somebody in the comments was just commenting. Unless I read it wrong, yeah, Candace. Pretty sure I read it right. And not Andy gave the dog fleas. Okay, so he said the dog got stolen last night and now a friend found it. So the dog's good now? Someone said he lost him drunk. Well, that sounds a little bit more believable because if someone stole the dog, how do you find it in less than 24 hours? Oh, goodness. Don't you think it's suspect that Tati isn't trying to get another armed security job when she claimed how hard she worked to be in armed security? Well, yeah. Well, if she got fired, I mean, yeah, there's Candace. Thank you. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. Oh my God, my transmission went out on one of my videos back a few months ago. They wanted 5K to fix it. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, is she gonna like get all this money up for this car to move this car 750 and then it not even be she's not even able to do anything and then you're in the hole another 750 basically. Uh Too much. Okay, no, I guess at 3 a.m. he was on here crying that his dog was gone, but he took the live down. Madam, Madam said, "My bad. I thought somebody named Candace stole the dog." Yeah, I was responding to a comment. Um, Twatter will do it every time. Yep. She claims she got a carry permit also. See, I thought she was getting a job, but she said this one wasn't actually carrying. Who knows? It's hard to keep up. Now she's got 2 kittens, Mary. But I don't know about the dogs. Now she had gotten rid of, remember they had a white dog when they lived I think last time they lived with, or when maybe they had their dogs at one point when when the animal control and everything came, Brandy had that black and tan dog and Tati had the white dog. Now they tried to get rid of the white dog online, so I'm assuming they got rid of the white dog. But Brandy still had that one dog when she was living. I think when she was living at that place that her and her girlfriend got in a fight and there was an RO in place, like when she came to move with Tati. And when I see Brandy on live, sometimes she'll have a dog beside of her. So they probably have the 2 cats and the little dog, which Brandy allegedly is at one of her girlfriend's houses. So maybe the girlfriend has Brandy's dog. Who knows? The 4K dog that he paid 4K dog. Okay, Scorpio, the one that he paid 4K for is Fruit Loop. They said that he lost him last night, but he's back now. So, oh man. I don't feel bad for Tati. She's almost 30 years old. Okay. All right, so let's get into some of these receipts real quick. Oh, damn, I X'd out the wrong one. Funny as hell. Hold on one second, guys. Which I don't know who the hell that is. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, I wanted to ask y'all something. Let me show you this one first. Okay. So remember when Armani come up there and she was saying that she was, from what I think she said she had been on May's page before, that she had a page where she used to talk about HSV and things like that. Did she say that? I'm pretty sure she said that, right? That she had a platform where she talks about HSV. So I was wondering, and I think a couple people were, did she come up on May's? Did she come up on May's page? Now, this person, I found this old video, and there's a lady that comes up. She says that her platform is spreading awareness because she has HSV. So I'm wondering, like, is this her? Now, the names were up there, but you can't, they're blurry, so you can't see them.
Class, and I actually had put class in session. Check it out.
But I'm not here to judge because my platform is surrounding my condition, which I have herpes. So I'm not judging him or anything.
You know what?
Everybody is,
Somebody
grown
told
and they are. Huh?
somebody told me that you were on one of my page, right? And they were like, "You got a person on your page with herpes," and I said, "Oh, okay." they said, "You're gonna let her has herpes?" I'm like,
What?
Like, I don't care. Like, if she's telling the world she has herpes, that's on her. Like, 90% has herpes, whether they know it or not. Like, it is what it is.
That's funny though. But yeah, that's what my platform is about. Yeah.
So you have herpes simplex 1 and 2?
I have 2, so I get outbreaks generally.
Okay. May got the kind in her mouth for sure. First of all, for all of you that are not educated on cold sores and herpes simplex 1 that you get in your mouth or on your lips or your nose or whatever, 90%, well, I think all of us are born with that, period. 90% of America has the other herpes that she has.
Okay, so I believe education is key. Now, let's take a look at
No
this.
doubt.
This comes from cdc.gov, which
The way I cropped it, you can't see it, but it does. You see the main part in the
states
middle.
that nationwide 11.9% of persons aged 14 to 49 years old have HSV-2, which is genital herpes. And although oral HSV-1, which is typically like cold sores, is acquired in childhood, there is an increasing number of genital herpes infections that are caused by HSV-1, which is your common cold sore. So for everyone in the back, that means that HSV-1, which is your cold sores, can actually cause HSV-2, which is your genital herpes. Class dismissed.
The regular herpes, which are regular cold sores, everybody's born with it. Everybody's born with that. So whether or not you get an outbreak or not is, I don't know. But if I had herpes, must have been born with it, because I've had it ever since I was a little kid. The lips, cold sores, and fever blisters. I've got them ever since I was a little kid. Every time I get a fever, I get one. Every time I get a fever, I get one. Anytime I have my stomach issues, I get one. If I'm stressed too much, I get one. I get them. It's life. I mean, if I had genital herpes, I would come here and be like, say what she says. Shit. Hey, I got it, guys. But that's not the case at all. I don't have nothing on my child at all. Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
I'm saying, how easy is that for them? Like, do they just be like, okay?
Oh my God. I went through a situation not too long ago where this guy, he liked me or whatever. And I really just tried to stay in my own lane. But I'm human. I'm a woman. I want interaction. I want to be able to interact with people, even though my situation is a little different than everybody else's. So I decided to, go hang out with him. So we linked up or whatever, and we were in my car, and we were just chilling. And he just kept on saying, "Oh, I'm not pressed for whatever. I'm not pressed for the vagina. That's not what I'm looking for." Da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, this could be a person I can really vibe with. Interact with. If I do tell him, even if we don't take it there, it don't matter. We can be friends. So I thought he was really genuine. Long story short, we ended up going to the hotel or whatever, and because he was like, I don't want to chill in the car. I want you to be comfortable. Da 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 da. So I'm like, I'm gonna get a hotel room. Da 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 da. Me being stupid, dumb, and naive and retarded, I should already know. Like,
don't say that R word.
Huh?
Don't say that R word.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I should have already known, like, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, we ended up getting a hotel room or whatever, and he was just like,
wait. So you got So you got the hotel room before telling him that you had herpes?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, don't that. I'm gonna finish letting you talk. Go ahead.
Well, you can talk. What? You can say what you want to say.
That is like a whole different level of disrespect.
What?
At the day, why we're getting.
Okay, so is this her? Like, again, you can't see the little name or whatever, but nobody else joined and talked about this stuff.
The hotel room. It's not just to talk. It's not just I don't want to be in the car.
You remember it, CP?
Stuff like that. If just is from my point of view, if I was a man and I get a hotel room and I take you to the hotel room and you tell me in the hotel room that you have herpes, whatever I do to you after that is on you.
I mean,
coming from a man's point of view.
That's why I said me being dumb, and I guess you could call it desperate. So I decided to get the hotel room, whatever the case may be, and so we just sitting there, and I don't know if I was really being dumb or if I really believed that he really didn't. Well, I kind of knew, but like I said, I'm a human being. I still want that interaction, with people, men, whatever the case may be. But I know myself. I'm not just going to bust it wide open. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you be aware. And I might be putting myself in an unsafe predicament. And that's why I learned from that experience, actually. I learned from that particular experience that, come on now, like, you can't be that, that if somebody wants to get a hotel, like, you should already know. But I guess I was just being like, okay, I'm bored. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? So, who's laughing? Don't laugh at me.
I am. I'm laughing at the comments.
Oh, so
They said they left and came back and we still in health
I can't
class.
hear you. What you said?
They said they left and came back and we still in health class.
Oh Lord. So yeah, I mean, again, that's the only person I remembered somebody coming up saying that they had a platform, that they had HSV, and I remember I can't remember the girl's name at the top was like, "What do you mean you didn't tell him before you let him get the hotel room? Like, what the fuck?" Um, okay, Scorpio. Shout out to Chrissy, member for 10 months. Hey, Connie and chat finally caught alive. Hey. Shout out to you. Goes back to cleaning, but I'm listening. Okay.
Well, y'all need to stay right here because don't be making it seem like y'all all perfect. Please don't.
Need boots her every time. Okay, so code word Mission Impossible. May is foul, boo. Call her out too. She brings girl in the house knowing she has it as well. You call everybody else out, but praise May. First of all, honey, boo kitty, I do not have herpes simplex 2, or I guess the one is the regular one, right? That's what it's called, right? Is that what it's called? Herpes 1 or I don't know. I get fever, blisters, and cold sores. Whatever those are called, that's what I get. I don't have any genital anything, sweetheart. 2 different things, sweetheart. So, and what girls am I bringing here? Because what women have I been with sexually since you know everything? I'm asking you, Code Impossible Mission P-Brain.
Yeah,
I'm asking you, what women have I been with? Because I've only been with my husband, Chosen, and last year was just Trey. That was it.
So yeah, that was her speaking. Again, that's the only one. ENC. Oh, ENC, did you see the stuff that I played last night? The proof? Because I know you were one in Maybay's comment saying that she used a contour stick and it was brown, but that's like couldn't be farther from the truth. Yeah, that didn't age. Shout out to Marissa for that super chat. Connie, besides you, of course, all I see across your screen is stupid, dumb, and uneducated. Oh, and infected. I said it, not Connie. Shout out to you. But yeah, ENC, I just wanted to make sure that you saw that proof because I don't know where the hell you got contour stick and brown from. Because you can clearly see that it is black powder. It is a black powder. And she used a brush. So I just wanted to make sure you saw that. But Armani had said that she had been up on Maze before and that she had a platform say, that she had HSV and that she was bringing awareness to it. So that was a throwback video of who we can only assume is Armani talking. Only person I know. All right, let's get to the next ones because we got a couple of these. Okay. And this is just one example of this one. I could have probably pulled more.
Explain. You thought that was normal. This was kind of like what I talked about the last show a little bit because of the chaotic life that you had. And
well, yeah, it is normal in my life.
In your
like,
life.
I've seen it happen
Exactly.
multiple times. Like, so
Exactly, Colette. That's why when people say it was brown, I'm like, what fucking planet are they on?
if it wasn't your girlfriend and that wasn't a girl that you was with, like, how she was with Brand, her wife, like that's her wife. I would never, you know what I'm saying? That's her wife. And even if it wasn't her wife, that was her girlfriend for years, like her girlfriend, not some bitch she was fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't have no respect for, oh, that's just the bitch I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. So, I mean, because I feel like shit, somebody's that they fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody done fucked with somebody. Like,
You
I mean,
just don't think there's
I
nothing
could
wrong.
end
There
up
was nothing
fucking
wrong
with,
with it.
and I know what I know, period. So at the end of the day, it wasn't portrayed to me that Tati even liked her. It wasn't portrayed to me that girl was there for Tati whatsoever. So therefore, I felt like in my heart that was Brandy's girlfriend.
Mhm.
So I didn't feel the loyalty had anything to do with Tati. I feel like that's Brandy's ex, and Brandy's not my kid. So I felt like, well, shit, it don't matter because that ain't my daughter's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I never felt like her and Tati actually were a couple, ever. As far as like what I did to my daughter, now I had kissed the girl. That was like a oops situation. That wasn't oh my God, I'm trying to hurt my daughter. The reason why I didn't go to my daughter and say nothing to her was because it wasn't nothing that I was trying to pursue at all. It was like damn, I don't want
like a oopsie.
I don't want to fuck off my daughter's relationship over a kiss of a girl that I don't even want to be with, is what it was. Like, I wasn't.
So you did not want to be with her. Why did you end up with her?
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
That's weird, right? Like, if you never considered her in a relationship with this girl and she wasn't her girlfriend and she was there for Brandy and all this stuff, but yet you weren't going to tell her about the kiss because you didn't want to mess up her relationship. Weird, huh?
So, but by the time I was even,
Yes, Linda.
I didn't know that Trey went behind my back and told Brandy. I had no idea that Trey had told Brandy. I asked her, did she tell her? She said no. So if I would have known that Trey told Brandy, I would have told Tati immediately and we would have talked about it. And it would have never hit social media on my part at all. I would have never talked about it, discussed it or whatever. It just would have been the kiss and that would have been it. And, Trey would have got the boot and that would have been it. But before I even knew Tati knew it was a live, Tati already went live with Brandy and told the whole world that I kissed her girlfriend like I was trying to take her or something, or, not that it was a drunken moment and, it happened. You know what I'm saying?
That you were trying to take her what? Her girlfriend? No shit. I know, we watched it maybe. That's why when you try to rewrite history and change stories for your narrative, that's why people react the way they do, because they watched you say differently. Again, it's not about me. It's not about what I say or them believing me. It's them believing their own eyes, their own ears. That's why it's not about them, oh my God, Connie said it, it must be true. No, they're hearing it themselves. They watched it go down. And now you're like, yeah, that wasn't her girlfriend. I never considered them to be What? It's crazy.
And so before I even got a chance to defend myself or speak for myself to my daughter,
it was all over.
Y'all already damned me. Like I said, I didn't know if Trey still wanted to be with Tati and Brandy, so I wasn't trying to ruin whatever they had going on either. It was just something that happened in a moment. It wasn't nothing that was, supposed to go any further. Period.
But it did.
Well, shit. Okay, so let's get to this next one. Okay, so I mean, it's just, and granted, I get it. Trey was not begging for a lot of money, but it's like when one person begs, they all do. I swear to God. So Trey was on live today. Someone actually did send it to her. But she was on live today and she needed $12 for her Apple Music. She said she don't give a shit if anybody talks about her. She needs to have a good day. Thank you, Kimberly. I still have one more. I'll show you in a minute. But since Val mentioned this, we'll go on. Yes, T-Baby.
Y'all can judge me, all that. I do not give a fuck, bro. I can't live like this. Like, I'm on me, and I've been being responsible. So y'all can't say, "Oh, what would you do with your money, bitch?" I put it all on my Lyft account so I can get to work today, and now I ain't got no music. You feel me? I don't usually be asking for shit for real. So help a P out. Look, I just need $12. $12. So I could pay my Apple Music and have a good day. Look, I don't care what nobody think. I don't care if y'all judge
She has
me.
a job. I
None of
will
that
say
shit, bro.
Trey
I ain't never
works.
asked y'all to help me pay a phone bill, my rent, buy no weed, nothing. If
Yeah, she
anybody ever
works.
sent me something for that, it's because they volunteered, you know? Now, me personally asking, bro, I'm begging, bitch. I don't give a damn. I need to pay my Apple Music. I cannot live like this. Like, I cannot survive without my playlist, or I'm gonna have a bad day. I might get into a fight. You feel me? I might get arrested. I don't know. You feel me? I can't live like this. Hold on, I'm wiping myself down. I'm drying myself off. Bro, I can't live like this. Like, and y'all know, I'm usually not the type of nigga. I will hustle it and get it out the ass, but I don't have time today. I gotta go see my dad at the jail. Then on type shit. Yes, bitch, for some music. What do you mean for some music? Bitch, I gotta go to work for 10 hours. You feel me? I can't live like that. If you know, you know. Bitch, I'm finna be in a warehouse for 10 hours. No music? Fuck, what the fuck? Hell no, bitch, I'll die. I'm gonna die if I don't get $12. Like, oh my soul. And it's better if y'all just give it to me. I'm gonna go knock somebody out in these streets, bro. In these streets. Because I need it. I need it. I need it. I cannot survive without my music. Like, bro, I have mental problems, if y'all didn't notice. I cannot live without music. I cannot function correctly. Like, I'm about to have a whole panic attack. Like, bro, mind you, I just put all my money on my Lyft account so that I could get to work because I ain't got no car, you feel me? I'm over here trying to be responsible and shit. And then the worst motherfucking thing, worst motherfucking possible. The worst thing possible that could happen on my first day of work.
Yeah,
That's
Cassie.
the worst thing.
No, she's not trolling. She got
Like,
it.
you feel me?
Hey,
That's way
Jenny.
worse than not being able to make it. I'd rather
Dramatic.
not have been able to make it. I would have rather not been able to make it to work than have to go to work with no fucking music. Like,
I think and she went on for like 7 or 8 more minutes. She did post a screenshot that she did get it. So people, I guess they sent it in different ones, but she was thanking them or whatever. The live's still on the page, on her page or whatever. So if you want to watch the other 7 minutes of it, shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat. I can't believe this man would go behind her seat at any point. Like, what the part of this does this bald guy not understand? You are a certified predator. Shout out to you, Chi Chi. She said also in that clip, right, madams? She said on that clip also that, you know, she talked about her daughter being her enemy, and she said that she would have kissed anybody that night. It didn't matter who it was. She said she'd have kissed anybody that she was drinking, and which, like Christine said, there is. So Trey and Maybe sat down and did like a Q&A, which is on my OG page, which I think I'm going to start using my OG page, since the other one has so many restrictions. But that's beside the point. I digress. There are like 3 different videos where they do like a Q&A over there, and they're sitting on the white queefdom chair and talking about it, and they talked about that they did do a little bit more than just kiss that night. So, right, man, right, mind your business. I mean, I guess you give her points for that. All right, let's go to this one. That way. Let's do it this way.
It says, to hear you people that support her sickness, she doesn't do anything wrong, including sending Tati to the very man who sexually assaulted her and her sister as children. Her excuse, he no longer was on drugs. What mother places her child in the hands of someone who sexually assaulted them? But to hear y'all tell it, she's a great mother, straight weirdos.
Okay, so first of all, there's no proof that my dad sexually assaulted me. Now, did he sell me? Yes. But him actually touching me, I have nothing that says that he actually did that.
That was also a weirdo. He was a weirdo. They said that my dad, we were tooken. That's why we were tooken as babies. Because my dad had tripped out, I guess, on acid or something. Well, they said acid, but I guess something else too. I don't remember. But my dad was on a drug trip, and I guess he touched us as babies. And he broke the glass window, and Nita got cut. So when Nita had to go to the hospital for the cut, they found out Nita was touched. And then they pulled me in and found out I was touched. So I guess my dad was a creeper, you know, he's a weirdo. So when he was on drugs, you know, so I don't know if that was just at that time. I don't know if he still was weird, but I know what he did to me as a 16-year-old, you know. So he was a creeper to me.
And now you ship me with my dad that you knew was a drug addict to the 15th power. Y'all, my mama's mama, shipped me and Nita.
Okay, so clearly right there she says that Nita had to go to the hospital and they brought him in. They did an exam on both of them and it was said that that's what had happened, right? Now she goes into a story which I found so ironic. She goes into the story about like, why would my grandparents ship me there and all that. Now, granted, she says that she found out from the people at Nita's hospital that her dad had done this. So that technically would have been after she went to jail because she got Nita when she got out of jail. However, you do hear her in that first clip say, I know what he did to me at 16. He did this and this. So even if she didn't know about the infant stuff, she still knew what he did to her as a teenager and then still sent her child there. So I just wanted to touch on that. But listen to this story, knowing what we know now, that she sent Tati at 6 years old to live with her dad while she went to jail. Hearing how she talks about the grandma, I'm like, you did the same shit. You shipped Tati there knowing that he was a weirdo and that he did the shit he did.
To my dad, which you knew was a drug addict, which you knew also molested me and Nita as infants. He had a whole case against him. And that's why we were in foster care and his family and him couldn't have us, you know, because of what had happened when we were infants. So I didn't find that out until I took Nita out the hospital and a social worker released the paperwork to me and was like, did you ever wonder why, you know, we watched him when he came? You know, you guys were always watched. And I was like, yeah, it was weird. But I just thought that was policy, you know? Like, no, that's because of this. And then showed me the paperwork, you know? So I was like, oh, well, damn. You know, that's, wow. Like, well, why if my nana...
Now, you heard what she said. They showed me the paperwork. So how the hell do you not have any proof of it if you saw the papers? Shout out to Crystal for the super chat. Horrible if them little girls went through that, but maybe makes up things when she needs money. Shout out to you for that super chat. But yeah, she had paperwork. So what do you mean you don't have proof that it happened? You just said we're shown proof.
So I was like, oh, well, damn. You know, that's, wow. Like, well, why, if my nana knew that, why would she send us, you sent us to fail? You know, that's how I feel. Why?
And then you sent your daughter for 8.5 months to the same guy.
Why would you send your daughter's children? You know, your daughter, your only daughter just died. And you sent us to be with the man that you knew abused your daughter, got her hooked on drugs, you know, caused bodily harm to her bad, did a lot of things that he did to her while under the influence of drugs, and then sent us to him, knowing that we didn't even know him. But I'm like, you should have made the executive decision as being a grown-up. Right. You should have made a decision as a grown-ass woman to say, no, I'm not going to send you. You know, your mother kept you here for a reason, and you should have did that. Instead, you sent us to live with a man who didn't give a shit because he was on drugs. And that man still was weird, still let people molest me, sold me for drugs, and through that I'm like, damn, well.
There you go. So again, she knew as a teenager, even if she found out by proof of what happened as an infant, after she sent Tati there, she still knew that when she was sent there as a teenager, that he let people do things to her. He sold her. He did all this. So this lecture about, I can't believe that my granny sent me there, when she knew that you did the exact same thing. History repeated itself. You did the same thing to your daughter, and you were not 17, which we're going to get into that too.
At least I didn't do this. You know, at least I tried to be better than what I had.
But you
There's no
did.
proof. And now it was said that he did, but there was no proof.
But the paperwork they showed, right?
So I don't know whether he did or didn't. But I did. And that was my dad, and it is what it is. And I still love him, regardless what he did while he was on drugs. I still love my dad. It's the only dad I had.
Ashley says, him selling you should have been enough not to bring any of your children around him, but birds of a feather.
It is what it is. I was young. I was 17 years old. So
And see,
it is what it is.
and here's where she throws in a blatant fucking lie, that anybody could prove, which I'm about to, but blatant lie that she was 17. Yeah, CP. Shout out to CP for that super chat. My only issue with the stories is I still don't know who the real daddy, the uncle daddy's son. Well, she says, according to everything she's found out now, that her dad is her dad. However, I'm very confused when she talks about the DNA, because she says that her dad wasn't listed and that it was her uncle's son who was actually listed as her most, like, as her connection as her dad. So, and DNA, DNA doesn't lie. Like, DNA is the most accurate. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one, CP. But she uses this, I was 17, you're judging me as a 17-year-old, again, to fit her narrative.
It is. You're judging.
Because we all know she had Tati at 17. She said it many times. She said her baby daddy was 24. She was 16. She had Tati when she was 17. And obviously you can go back 27, maybe he's 45. You can do the math.
Judging me as a 17-year-old.
So me and Tati, it was just me and Tati from the time she was born until, like about 6. When I went to jail, I did 8.5 months. When I got out of jail, she didn't recognize me. So that's how I know she don't remember me being with her daddy. Because when I got out of jail, she said I sounded like her mama, but she doesn't remember if I'm her mom, right? But she said, I think you're my mom, but I'm not sure. This was a little girl talking to me, my daughter.
Right.
So she didn't remember. If she couldn't remember me, and I've been there her whole life, I know she can't remember me being with her dad,
So clearly she just said Tati was 6 when she went to jail. So it is impossible for her to have been 17 when she sent Tati to live with her dad while she was in jail. The math is not mathing. Now you can say maybe who's counting. And it's not even like a little slip up. I have the receipt. It's not even like she was, saying she's 17, but she was really 18. Like, no. She had the girl at 17 and she was 6 when this happened. That's a big difference there. But how much time did he ever spend with her? Miss Peaches, Nina, foster care mama. Yeah. So she says from 10 until she was with her dad. I think she said from 10 until I guess she went to live with her boyfriend or whatever. So, I guess at 16. So I guess 6 years. Right, Evo? That's what I said too. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, that was all. Also, I did find this, and I'm gonna make another video of it. So in that video, you hear her say that, oh, let me pull that other video up real quick too, or that video so you can hear it, so you can hear the other parts of it. But in that video, she says, damn, drop the receipts. I know I did. You know it. I was trying to think what the hell I was just talking about. Oh, so you saw in that video, she says that the reason they were taken away, um, is because her dad. I don't think so, Buddha. Um, yeah, I don't think that would work. But yeah, she says the reason they were taken away is because her dad did what he did to them as infants. Because Nita went to the hospital, she had a cut. They found out, they did exams, found out that they had been, things had been done to them, and that's why they were taken away, right? She says in a different video, and I know you guys have heard this video, that the reason they were taken away is because her mom and dad went to prison because they robbed banks. So I found those clips. I just haven't got to make a video yet, but it's like, I don't know if she just was told a bunch of bullshit and just didn't know. I don't know. She says she's got paperwork for everything, but then doesn't have proof. So who really knows? But yeah, in that one video, she said like, "Oh yeah, that's why we got taken, because he was a creep and he did the X, Y, and Z." And then when she was talking to another one, she said, "Oh yeah, my mom and dad went to the pen, and that's why we were taken away and went to foster care, because they went to the pen for robbing banks." Oh, thank you, Yo-Yo. Yes, pretty T. That's what she says. Yep. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's proof enough. Like, what? Sarah. I won't say all that. Let's see here. I'm trying to see the caption so I can pull this up. Sorry, y'all. I always send myself clips so that I can have them. Deleted live. Let's see. Deleted live. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Shout out to Chi Chi. Show the rap sheet. I texted it to you. Rap sheet. Oh yeah, I showed that not long ago. I showed that like last week, but I will show it again. Let me post it real quick. But yeah, Timmy sent me the charges. If you guys remember, we had went over the charges not long ago. Let me find this real quick, and then I'll like what maybe it was charged with back then.
I don't know how that happened, but he was sleep. When I say he was sleep. But I thought it was
Okay,
the same
hold on.
thing that happened.
Doo-doo. Come on. What the hell? Damn video. I typed in the damn the thing and it's bringing up every damn thing else. There it is. Like, damn, how long does it? All right. And then let me post this real quick so I can show it. There we go. All right, let's go here. There we go. Okay, some of you guys may not have seen it the other day. All right. So when she's talking about she went to jail, she did 8.5 months for these charges here. So these are the charges. I had read them like a couple weeks ago. I just didn't show the receipt. But as you can see here, it says the people of the state of California versus Tiana Spencer, case number Victorville 6/30/2003. So Tati was born in what, 1998? I would assume somewhere around in there. She's 27. Isn't that right? 98. But you can see the charges there. It says, let me read it. It says attempted red rum, and then it says gang activity, and then they did an enhancement with it. And then assault with a pew on person, felony, threatened crime, felony, and then prevent, dissuade, witness, victim from reporting, felony. So that was the charges. Don't forget to exit the live. Okay, yeah, so Tati was born in 1998. She got charged 2003. So yeah, at least, and this is when she got charged. So when she went to jail, it could have been after that. But she wasn't 17 in 2003, you guys. Let's be real. She wasn't 23. I mean, she wasn't 17. So all that bullshit about you were judging me as 17-year-old. Even if you were 17, I could speak to this because I was a mother at 17 and I lived on my own. All this silver spoon shit. I moved out at 17 pregnant. Moved out on my own at 17. And there's no way in hell, even if I had to do 8 months in jail, that I would send my child, especially my daughter, because I had a daughter at 17, to someone who did that to me and allegedly to my sister. You got to be out your mind. Especially, I feel like it'd be one thing, like, and I wouldn't even do this, but it'd be one thing to be like, oh, I'm starting to trust. Maybe I can watch, he can watch her while I go to the store or something like that. But to be locked up in jail where you can't, even if something did happen, you can't get out. Yeah, it would drive me insane. That's all I would be able to focus on. Like, I would be constantly anxious about, like, what's going on? Is he selling her? Is he doing this? Gee, Linda. Right, Pretty T? That's what I'm saying. So that whole, you're judging me as a kid, like, but regardless, that's not even true because she wasn't a kid. She wasn't 17. Yeah, I graduated, moved out at 17, never went back. Yep. That's what I said, madams, and I hate to even say that, but I feel like I'd rather give my child to the state where, yes, that is a possibility, but I know for damn sure what he did. You know what I'm saying? I know what I went through. I know what he did to me as a teenager. Like, ain't no damn way. And that's sad to say, but it's the truth. And I know that, foster care system and CPS, all that stuff, there's definitely bad people in it and bad people that do bad things. But I feel like the percentage of chance that things were going to happen would be worse with someone I already know has that history. How old was who? Chop chop. How old was who? Maybe would have been like 23, around 23. So she'd have been like 22 or 23, not 17. Which to me is a big difference, especially when you're like, I was a kid, I was 17. Exactly. That's all right. Let's go to this one. Shout out to Chi Chi for that. I married at 15, shotgun wedding. Hey, back in the day, people did used to get married, when they were younger. This is where that one clip came from.
Didn't matter. Much more.
My sister was sleeping with my mama's man. It's a whole line of fuckery. Hell, I wasn't taught that was wrong. I was taught that everybody is somebody ex. It don't matter. That's what I was taught. Yeah. Did I fall into the same fucking shit? Yes, I did. But hey, I wasn't raised right, apparently. Hell, I wasn't raised at all. I've been on my own in the streets since I was 13.
Oh shit. Shout out to Jennifer. I'm gonna have to catch up. Shout out to Jennifer for that super chat. Connie, look at Ash Trevino. State of Texas is going after her. May Diddy could get it too. What are they going? I knew they were already going after her. Like I showed her body cam video on True Crime, and of course I've talked about Ash Trevino several times. But I showed her when she got arrested and stuff for I think it was Medicaid fraud and food stamp fraud or some kind of fraud. Um, I know for sure medical fraud. She was talking to Tabitha. I was deep in those receipts. I was. I was like, I'm finding this because I know people had been asking me because they were like, I know she said that her dad did X, Y, and Z, not just sell them. And I just didn't have the receipt. Like I hadn't had the time to look and stuff. People have been asking for those for a long time. And then I ended up finding 2 different lives where she said it.
You know what I'm saying? My mama got killed at 10. We pretty much was just fending for ourselves. My daddy was a heroin addict. He was too busy nodding off, damn near dying every day, you know, till he finally succeeded and overdosed, you know. That's why when I have such a issue, like I have a soft heart for people that are on drugs, but then I have I'm not going to fuck with you if you keep doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? That shit leads to death quicker. You're going to kill yourself. And I don't want to watch you do it, and I don't want to wake up to you dead next to me. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. You know, I tried, though. I'm not going to say I didn't try with my daddy, because I did. Even though I didn't know really what I was doing, but I tried to do something. You know, I kept trying to tell him, like, don't you want to have a relationship with me? Like, don't you want to go fishing? Or, you know, let's do something together. And he just didn't want to be involved. Like, he didn't. It seemed like he only wanted to be around boys. Like he would be around. My dad was a good dude to my boy cousins, but I think my dad wanted boys. He didn't want girls.
And that's how I feel with my.
But my dad was also a weirdo. He was a weirdo. Now I won't say. I don't know. All I know is that they said, like when I took Nita out the hospital, they said that we were taking. That's why we were taking his babies. Because my dad had tripped out, I guess, on acid or something. Well, they said acid, but I guess something else too. I don't remember. But my dad was on a drug trip, and I guess he touched us as babies. And he broke the glass window, and Nita got cut. So when Nita had to go to the hospital for the cut, they found out Nita was touched. And then they pulled me in and found out I was touched. So I guess my dad was a creeper. You know, he's a weirdo.
Oh, I'm sure.
So,
yeah.
When he was on drugs.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if that was just at that time. I don't know if he still was weird, but I know what he did to me as a 16-year-old, you know? So he was a creeper to me,
wow,
but he was still my dad. Like, you know, I had one parent that got killed, and then I got one that overdosed, you know? So not that I didn't know that sex gets you pregnant.
Yeah.
But Tati being here, I'm like, what? Like, I'm pregnant. They said I would never have kids because of things that happened to me as a child. That I would never have no kid, period. Well, I guess, you know, my body was good enough for the 2. Because then I miscarried, you know, stillborns after, you know. So my body, I guess, was like, I can't hold no more, you know. And then I think the pills that they gave me with Jaden, you know, made it to where my cervix got real weak. Because now they said I would need a cerclage to sew my cervix shut to keep the baby. Because immediately when my body finds out it's pregnant, it immediately triggers to go into, if I have any type of sex or even sit too hard or anything causes too much pressure on my cervix, it immediately goes into abortion mode.
Okay, so you guys remember when she was wanting to have a baby and she had talked about the fact that she would not be high risk and all this stuff. Clearly, with someone with history, like she's explaining, that she has to have all these things and she has to be, you know, they have to fix it to where her cervix and, you know, it goes into AB mode. Clearly, she would have been high risk. Like, come on. She said, Patchouli, she said Nita got a cut and then she had to go to the hospital and then it led to an exam. So I'm assuming they maybe they exhibited, I don't know where the cut was. So I don't know if the cut was in a place, I'm not sure, or maybe there was signs there that the nurse picked up on. I'm not sure of how that goes from one to the other, you know. Maybe they said something or looked to be abused, or you never know. Maybe CPS got involved and they requested that be done.
So I would have to have a cerclage to keep my cervix shut because it immediately dilates.
Right,
That's what they
Mary?
said. So, but now I got PCOS, so I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about that anyway because I ain't having no sex with no man. But you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to, I could make it to where it could work. But I don't want to make it work. I never tried to. I don't care. Like, I don't want no more kids, you know?
I wanted a whole football team.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I didn't want no more kids. Because I feel like, first of all, I never wanted none to begin with. Because what are kids? What is family? You know, who do I have to have my back with them kids? You know, you watch movies. Well, me, I lived through movies as a kid. That's why I stopped watching TV when I was younger. 'Cause I realized it's all just a fairy tale, you know? Because this is not life. And I thought that that's how life was supposed to be. Once I realized that TV was just a fantasy, I don't want to watch it anymore. It's not real, you know? Because I wanted the family like they had, you know?
We wanted the picket fence.
And then once I had my first kid and seen that wasn't going to happen, then I was just like, oh, okay, cool, you know? So once I realized that wasn't going to be what I had, I really didn't want any more kids at all. I just wanted it to be me and Tati because that's what I already had, you know? Not because I didn't want my son. He wasn't even thought of, you know? Hell, Tati wasn't thought of, you know? Tati was I had sex and I got pregnant the first time. Oops, you know? I didn't know I would get pregnant. If I would have known I could really get pregnant, I would have protected myself not to, you know? But I was told I could never have kids. So,
that's what they said.
Well, why would I protect myself? See, Jaden, my baby.
Again, like what? And now you're saying like, oh yeah, I'm perfectly healthy. I can have a baby. I can do this. No.
Jaden was devouring it. So Jaden was like this big. The baby was like this big. And then the baby still had a heartbeat. And then at 5 months, no more heartbeat. But the baby never got bigger than, it was about like this.
Vanishing twin at 5 months. Wild.
Never got no bigger. So they left the baby inside of me because unless the bag breaks, there's no need to take the baby out because there's no poison that can be, put in your womb until the bag breaks. So at 37 weeks, it started leaking and I started passing out and I started getting real dizzy and, I'm like, something's wrong,
Right.
And they're like, oh, we're going to go ahead and induce you. And then they put the pills in my cervix to dilate my cervix, which might have been another reason that why my cervix won't hold.
Yeah.
And they dilated my cervix and they gave me the Pitocin and, to start my labor. And then they popped my water because they wanted to pop it on the day my dad died. And I refused. They're like, we got to get him out or we're going to have to do a C-section, because he could be poisoned by the, you lose both of y'all.
Yeah.
Section, I'm not doing nothing in my day.
Yeah.
Because they're celebrating my dad's death with my son's birth. Bad juju on my son. And okay, pop the water. Nope. I literally was like this, like, we're waiting. As soon as 12 o'clock hit, okay, go ahead. He came right out, like he was ready, to go.
Yeah.
But no,
Right, a baby.
I don't believe in that, honey.
Exactly. A baby is not the worst thing that could come out of unprotected. You know what?
Not unless you got to, like you don't have a choice. But
Yeah.
you induced me.
Yes,
No.
Harris.
And why you couldn't have just induced me the next day? They're like, no, we have to do it today. And I'm like, no. I don't know if because, I was contracted so hard. They said it was because I was sitting like this while I was pregnant.
Oh, Lord.
Neck. So I even told other pregnant people, like, don't sit like this because that's what they told me. They said, don't put your hands above your head. His umbilical cord was wrapped around so tight, choking to death. He was purple, like in the middle of birth. You're like, "Ugh." And they're like, he's blue. I'm freaking out, like, I'm gonna kill my baby.
That was familiar. Did y'all hear that?
Ugh. Like, how do I stop? It's already coming, like, ugh.
I'm sorry, you can't take me anywhere, but it just sounded like the beginning of that sound, you know?
Like, how do I stop? It's already coming, like, ugh. So I'm freaking out, like, I'm gonna kill my baby out. They had to cut it while he was still in, but they trying to get him out, like it was gonna break his neck. Like, the normal size of umbilical cord is this size. It was littler than my pinky. Also, it was tighter to death, you know?
I'm sure.
Oh. Not Timmy's alien. Where did that go? Oh shit, Crystal. Shout out to Crystal for that super chat. I'm sorry, but whenever she talks about giving birth and babies, I picture Timmy's alien. I can't with y'all. Oh man. I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all you can't take me nowhere.
Which I said, I don't think I am. Like, and then he wasn't breathing. You know, I thought and it took a long time for them to get him. The reason why he wasn't responding was the same thing that happened to Tati. Because Tati slept for 48 hours when I had her. She wouldn't wake up. The doctor told me.
The baby slept for 48 hours after it was born, and the nurses didn't wake her up to feed the baby.
Pinch her, you know, she's a newborn little baby. They're like, pinch her behind her kneecap. What is wrong with him, you know? And then he had breast milk. So I was like, oh, he's a girl. I thought he was like a morphodite or something. And like, there's no blood inside her. Yo, there is blood inside of her coochie. Like, y'all need to come wash this out. Like, cause
oh my goodness,
I don't know how to get it out.
Yeah, I don't
like,
know what's going on.
It's too little, and I don't want to. I was scared to touch her. And hurt
She's talking to Tabitha, that her friend that came to visit her.
her. You know. Okay, this is a mini tricycle, some 1-year-old hormone, and he was born with the same. They take all my everything from me when I'm pregnant. It's weird.
You're strong and
Well, yeah, a little weird. Oh man. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Shout out to Chi Chi for the super chat. Their names are Icy Ann and Isaac Earl, damn it. Is it Isaac Early? That's even more sick. You taking these curves too fast. I know. My bad, y'all. My bad. I was trying to get through to see if there was anything else on that video. Let's see. Some of these may repeat just the way, because I just threw some of these videos together. So if they do, I'll just fast forward. You guys know. It's exactly it was the beginning sound. It was right there. Okay, so it says, the little thing says, why would you tell me I can leave and stay gone till Sunday just to get online and talk shit about me? So Danny was talking shit about her online, Queen Op.
Somebody just sent me a screenshot of Danielle on live on TikTok talking shit about me. Number one, y'all see I'm not home. I'm not at the house. She literally offered to watch Summer. She said I can leave tonight and stay gone all the way till Sunday. I don't trust her enough to leave Summer with her for that long. My nerves is bad even with her being there with Summer alone right now. Let's just keep it above. I don't fully trust her with Summer. Okay? So I was just gonna, come over to my best friend's house, clear my mind, go back in the morning time. But why would you sickly wait till I leave to get on live and talk shit about me? Why would you do that? And then you got Summer there. I really feel like I'm in a fucking sunken place and I can't come out of it. This bitch was sent to ruin my fucking life, and she succeeded. She succeeded in ruining my life. She's torturing me mentally. I'm fucking pregnant, and I just can't take no more. The one person I had left, she ruined our friendship last night.
Wait. I seen the proof. So I'm like, so yeah, I feel the type of way because I still love her. So I'm like, bro, I never asked you, did you talk to her? I never asked you shit because you went through my phone and you seen the females that was sliding in my DMs or saying certain uplifting things to me.
And Queen, she was jealous. And she was jealous.
Like, bro, I never asked you none of that. So then I'm like, okay, bro, really? Okay, yeah, all right, whatever. So then I'm thinking that bro really.
Tara, why are you saying Danny is slow as fuck?
Okay, so she's saying the best friend that she went over to their house, that Danny ruined that friendship, and now she doesn't even have that friend. Shout out to Brooke for that super chat. At this point, the Laws need their own Netflix series. Good thing Connie out here fact checking like the FBI. You know that's right. Shout out to you, Brooke, for that super chat. FBI, CEA, DEA.
Bruh,
CIA.
like, what? Get out the comments if you're gonna hate. Only positivity
I don't
over
know,
here.
Charity.
Ain't shit slow about me.
Exactly.
GPA. Check my GPA, ho.
That
Check
part.
my GPA, ho.
Check the GPA.
Check my GPA, ho. Ain't shit slow about me.
I'm gonna drop Danny, but I really wish I could talk to you by myself because I really want you to understand something. But I don't think a panel.
Send me a message.
I don't think a panel is
send me a
I
message.
I will.
I don't think so either. So drop that with Joey.
I'm sorry.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone because she's
so childish.
Real. Don't be mean to her. She's speaking real.
Yeah, I like both of y'all. I like Queen and I like you, but I do think that this is
false because the say is about to say that live about to end in like 4 minutes. So look, right? I'm thinking that whole.
Okay, that's Danny talking. The one that's talking right now. That is Danny. That's Queen Op's ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Co-parent. She's been helping her raise Summer.
Whole time that bro really, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
I'm
hear
thinking
you.
that bro really slid in her DM, right? Whole time she slid in bro really DM talking about you so fine with the little emoji join. Like, so I'm like, you slid in her
And bro
DM?
really responded?
Yeah, she responded, said thank you. So I'm like, so wait, you slid in her DM? So now she's talking about bro, ugly, this and that. I'm like, how you saying she ugly when you initiated and said that she fine? That don't make no sense to me. Oh, I did it just to get back at you. I'm like, huh? Why are you? I'm like, bro, why are you trying to fuck with me? Why did somebody DM? Now all of a sudden, oh, she's so ugly to you. But you said the lady was fine. You slid in her. That lady wasn't paying you no mind.
Queen Op plays way too many fucking games with this shit. Like, or she just does the shit and then acts like she's playing a game. One or the other. Because she tries to claim that she slid into this person's DM to make Danny jealous. She claims she got even pregnant to piss Danny off. Like, who does that shit?
Like, she just be talking.
Like, why would you slide in her DM?
Yes,
but that's
madam.
her excuse for everything.
Yes.
She always says that. She's gonna get back at you. Like that's
bro, that's weird. If you think the lady cute, you think the lady cute. But again, I didn't slide. You went into my phone and you see what was going on in my DMs, and I didn't slide in nobody's DM. It's all of these women sliding in mine. And listen, it ain't even no sexual shit. It just uplifting stuff like, Danny, you seem like a good person. Keep your head up and stuff. It's nothing inappropriate. Nothing inappropriate at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Danny, you need a friend? I said, yeah, I do need a friend. But yeah, like what?
Oh, Danny need a friend.
Oh my goodness.
She probably doesn't like it because it's probably motherfuckers that don't like her.
Like,
a lot of people that are on this live don't like Queen.
What the hell? Like, the person at the top, can you please drop? It's just wild.
That don't like her.
Like,
a lot of people that are on this live don't like Queen. They're talking shit about Queen, so that's probably why she feels a way about motherfuckers coming in your DMs when y'all are at odds.
Well, we don't like Queen.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You got a point. No shade.
A lot of people up here talking shit about Queen. I feel like it's a little biased.
I'm not looking at the messages. I'm not looking at the messages though. So go ahead.
I like Queen. The only thing I don't like is how she be trying to say that Danny does not give a fuck about Summer, and Danny does not.
Yeah, because we know
It's
Danny
like
really do care
we
about
all
Summer like her own.
see, yeah, we all see that Danny loves Summer like
She
to the
been there
max.
since day
Seriously,
one,
always
yo.
there. Like, what? Stop trying to say that about her to make her look bad.
I mean, I feel like Queen does have a lot of like weird ways about her. As much as I love her, she does have her ways at the end of the day.
She has her ways, but I also see where she can feel away at. Like Danny calling another female baby girl. I would feel away if my girlfriend calls somebody baby girl. That's out of pocket. That's not appropriate.
But that's childish though.
But you don't gotta take it as that.
That's not. If you're in a relationship,
Hold up.
Some people just talk like that.
my girlfriend was to call somebody baby girl, that would be a problem.
Who talked about the print? This the same motherfucker from the
Oh,
day
yeah.
that we met. Not met, but the day that we was fucking with each other, would antagonize me with her baby father.
And she still do though. She still do. Exactly.
Exactly. Y'all can see. Oh yeah. Let me call. Yeah, me and his daughter. When I'm the motherfucker
But
that
that's
take
when
care of
y'all are
Summer.
at odds. If y'all just
I don't give a fuck if we at odds or not. I'm the one that take care of Summer.
Exactly. That's her mom.
I take care of her. Me.
Exactly.
You don't.
So you think it's okay to call somebody baby girl because she's saying something about her
But
baby
anybody
father?
can call somebody baby girl though. Like it don't gotta be a
The fact that these people are pissed at Danny for calling somebody baby girl, but Queen Op has this is her second pregnancy being with Danny, and God knows what else she's done. I mean, she's literally sliding into DMs of Brorilla or whatever, allegedly just to piss Danny off.
Some people just talk like that.
No people talk. You're in a relationship. I totally agree with you. I feel like that. I feel like it's wrong for her.
How can this girl sit there and be like, you're in a relationship, you should not be calling people baby girl? What? Queen Op's got a whole baby in her belly from her baby daddy.
To throw that in your face, but I'm saying on your end, it's wrong for you to call
But
another
like baby
girl,
girl, like that's
if you're in a
childish. Like
relationship.
anything else, because that's just
Yeah,
childish.
Dawn.
It's not childish.
It is.
It's not.
That is.
It's not childish. How old are you guys? It's not childish.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 24. That's not childish.
Exactly. Exactly. That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
She's a younger one. She don't really.
Baby girl, it's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Okay, and that's why y'all have the problems that y'all have.
No, we had a problem.
But I'm childish.
Over baby girl.
Because I called baby girl when from the
Right,
beginning.
like,
I even said, hold up, sis. Before I even said the word baby girl, she talked about this nigga dick print and asking for side dick. Huh? What are we talking about? Before I even said the word baby
called the
girl
girl
to
baby girl
anybody.
because it was a tit for tat thing. That's what you're saying.
No, it wasn't.
No, you missed part of the live. She just explained to why she called her baby girl. You weren't on here when Danny
She
said
just
that.
wanted to get on the panel. Yeah, I'm clearly.
Bitch, what are we talking about? I can get up here if I want to. Nobody.
We talking to you.
I can do what I want.
Man,
Get off-
bye,
get-
man.
get-
Nobody
get
worry
off-
about
get
that.
off,
bitch.
Y'all mad as fuck.
Bitch, you got a monster.
And for the people that saying get my daughter hair done, do you think I'm just letting my daughter walk around with a nappy ass hair for no reason? No, she has autism and extreme sensory issues when it comes to her hair. She doesn't let me touch her hair without kicking, screaming, crying, excessively loud. She don't let me touch her hair. So now all her hair has to get cut off because it's really matted and dreaded. And it's just literally it's something that I can't control. I'm not gonna put her in a bunch of agony pain to please her to please y'all, to put a bunch of barrettes and braids and shit on my daughter's hair. No. That's right, Mom. Then I just feel like she's selfish as fuck because she literally went out there. I think she said she started work next week. So she got a new job and it's like, what about me and my mental health? You know I'm not doing well because of the whole, even just the thing of the abortion situation, now the possible adoption situation, just the pregnancy in general is draining me mentally, exhausting me.
So if you guys missed it, she did post another thing where I don't know if I added it in here or not, but I showed you guys the last update I did on Queen Op, where she is now considering giving Summer up for adoption. What? Because she says that she doesn't have help with her and that she needs more than she can give her. Which, again, we've talked about her history as far as what she said, that she doesn't like kids once they get so old, like they need to go at that point. So, again, I think people think she's saying a lot of things for rage bait. with her actions, I feel like some of them aren't rage bait. I think that's just really how she feels. Summer, Christine, Summer. Last time I showed a thing where she was talking about giving her up. And then I saw another one where she had like a bunch of papers in her hand. Like basically, I guess those were supposed to be papers for adoption. Right. That's what I was going to say, Quavi. Now, I don't know anything about if she's gotten her diagnosed or if she's, the doctor has said she has Alzheimer's. I don't know anything about that, but I will say that any child is going to cry if you don't start them really young. I mean, like start when they are, as soon as they get hair, when they're extremely young, they're not going to want you to do their hair, period. It was a matter of time before she started with putting Summer up for adoption. Yep. And it's come to this. So she's getting ready to have another baby. She's thinking about giving Summer up for adoption. So in my mind, now I'm thinking, okay, so she's going to put Summer up for adoption and keep the newborn until she gets tired of I won't say get tired of the newborn. Once the newborn is old enough, then it's the same thing. And she's told us this. So it's not something we can really be surprised about. I mean, she said it before. Once they're so old, they got to go.
Fuck out. Why would you sickly and selfishly go get a job from 3 to 11 and leave me in the house by myself with Summer and the new baby? Like, I mean, I can't even talk right now.
What do you
and
mean?
The fucking pregnant.
What do you mean? Why would she get a job from 3 to 11 and leave you in the house with Summer? Huh? Whether she works 7 to 3, 3 to 11, like, I guess you want her to work nights? The fact that she's like, why would you get a job? Huh? I guess Queen wants to go work and leave Danny at home. Because that's what she just said. Why would you get a job?
And the new baby, like, from 3 to 11, why would you sickly and selfishly go get a job from 3 to...
Selfishly get a job from 3 to 11.
To 11 and leave me in the house by myself with Summer and the new baby, like, I mean, I can't even talk.
But she doesn't trust Danny with Summer. She just said that. She said she doesn't like to leave Summer alone with Danny. But now she selfishly make it make sense because it doesn't.
Right now in the fucking pregnancy. You get what I'm saying?
Right, madam?
And I don't know.
Let's see if this is a repeat. I'm not
So
sure.
do you see yourself marrying her?
It's not a repeat.
I can't tell the future. Actually, you said, do I see myself marrying her?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's deep right there because I'm actually trying to.
Y'all have been through all the ups and downs, the in and outs, and nobody knows each other better than y'all two. And it's the reason why I think y'all have stuck together for so long.
Just because they allegedly know each other better than that is, who cares? Toxic as hell.
And I
don't think
that's what
I do think about me and Sierra is it.
CP, that's what she's been posting about, that she's thinking about giving Summer up for adoption because she just can't handle her. Basically.
We will be in each other's lives.
Right, regardless. Because y'all have been.
I think that whether it's friends, we'll be each other like, I've been friends
right or
with
wrong or
my
right.
exes, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been, close friends with my exes, but our situation is a little bit more deeper.
Right.
And we got these, these children that, it takes a village to raise kids. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, y'all will always be a
too
part of each other's
concerned.
lives.
Yeah, that's what I think my head is at. I'm not
Hey,
too concerned about the
Danny.
personal aspect of the situation. Like, are we
Right.
going to be together? Are we going to do it? Or like the relationship aspect? I think that we both are more concerned about, doing what's best for these kids. We got to that point to, no matter what y'all think y'all know, but we got into the point to where, so, you know what, we need to do what's best for these kids.
We ain't missing no more.
Oh my gosh.
Danny, you sick.
Listen, I got Mookie. My baby moving.
Hey,
Yeah,
user. I remember
yeah.
user.
Okay, well, I hope, regardless, right or wrong,
I
wrong or
think,
right, I hope
but
y'all
you know
work
what?
it out
I
for the
think
best.
that's where
Also, I think we all know that Queen Op is a very vindictive person and she likes to hurt people. Clearly, she got pregnant probably for the second time just to be vindictive against Danny. Like, if you go out and get pregnant by your baby daddy, knowing that you have kids that you don't have custody of, like, and you have a child with autism that needs you're not in the position to even get pregnant, and you run out and get pregnant by your baby daddy just to prove a point, just to get somebody like your lick back, you're vindictive. I could see her now. I do think that she wants to spend time with the newborn and she doesn't want to have to hassle with Summer. She wants to have that newborn time because she's talked about it. She loves newborns. She loves when they're babies and they sleep and eat, and she loves that part of it, and then it ends. So I could see her doing that. But I mean, I could see that reasoning, and she has autism, and she's been talking about how she can't handle it and things like that. But I could see her giving up Summer as a lick back to Danny because she knows Danny gives a shit about Summer. And Danny, I'm not saying Danny's the best and Danny's great for Summer. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I do think that Danny loves her to her capacity, which may not be enough, but she does love her. And I think that Queen Op knows that if Summer gets taken away, especially how she acted when she was going to move to Florida, with Danny doesn't want Summer to leave. So I think I could see her literally doing it just to hurt her in that way. Yes, Cece, Summer is an autistic baby. Yes. I could see her doing it added on to other things, but I could see that being a piece of it. Oh yeah, she got pregnant on purpose. Legit. She said she did it just to get back at Danny. Just to piss Danny off. Like, you didn't think the next morning when you woke up, like, oh my God, I just got pregnant on purpose to piss off. Like, I better get a pill or I better figure something out so that I don't, get pregnant at this point. Yeah, you could see that. Yeah, I definitely do think that.
where we at. I think that's where we at for the most part. Like,
Phoebe.
Girl, what happened? Where's Queen?
Phoebe, let's not encourage bestiality. Let's not do that.
She at her friend house. She at her best friend house.
Hey, period.
But I think that's probably where we're going to be, where, not so much concerned on what me and her got going on personally, but just doing what is best for these kids, because these babies ain't asked to be here. You know what I'm saying? Despite the situation, like, that's where my head is at. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know what I mean? After I thought about it, way doing it, these babies, they don't ask to be here. So, us as adults, we got to put our head together and say the hell what we got going on or what we want to do
that part,
personally.
Madam.
We got to raise these kids.
Hell yeah, Sarah.
And that's what I said to her. Like, that's what we going to do. We going to raise these kids, period. Whatever's going on between me and her personally is really not important at the moment. I want her to have a healthy pregnancy and just continue to go on without any hiccups or anything, and just know that, she's supported, especially by me. But
this is Queen Op's girlfriend, the one that she got pregnant on. So this is Danny. She's talking about Queen Op.
I don't understand. She be, I don't know what's so
pregnancy. Outside of the pregnancy, do you still want that child, regardless of?
Keep it about. I don't fully trust her with Summer. Okay, for when y'all see I'm not home, I'm not at the house. She literally offered to watch Summer. She said I can leave tonight and stay gone all the way till Sunday.
All right,
I don't trust her.
Leave and stay gone till Sunday. Was that true? She just posted that on her story.
Damn, she's sick. She's sick as fuck.
And she said she don't trust you with Summer by yourself.
I don't give a fuck, but guess what? My baby in the bed sleep, knocks the fuck out. I said, just make sure you back before Sunday, before I gotta be to work on Monday. That's what I said.
Yup.
The baby with you.
My daughter with me. daughter with me heavy, big sleep,
Oh.
yeah, night, boo boo.
Always going to be. Always
Good.
going to be. Tell
She
me.
got her daughter.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got my motherfucking daughter. What are you talking about? You can't, huh?
Yup.
Yeah, and how you gonna say that when you called me and she was on my shoulder and she was asleep? She said, oh, what the? Yeah, sleep, knocked out. Yeah.
So see, she had come on there, Queen Op come on there talking about Danny's doing this and Danny's doing that. She's like, Summer's asleep right beside me. And you notice how she says my daughter. And see, that's why I think a piece of her, and she said adoption, but then she also has said like Summer to go to Juju's, which I'm pretty sure Juju's mom is the one who has 2 of her kids already. And one of them allegedly has an autism diagnosis as well. Sweet Pea, so they drink a lot. I think they drink a lot. Well, they drink a lot. Allegedly, Clean Up was on there when she was at her friend's house, I'm assuming. Alexa just started talking, scared the shit out of me. When Clean Up was at...
No, didn't mean to startle you. I just said something about cleaning apples. And
Alexa, cancel. Jesus. Anyway, I forgot where I was at now. She done squirreled moment here. What the hell? What was I saying? Oh, when she was at her friend's the other night, Queen Op was allegedly tipsy. She was saying, I'm drunk. Like she was drunk and she's pregnant. Like far along pregnant. And she was drinking. But yeah, so they drink, and then Danny was, I guess, on something. I was opioids, something like that, because they had took pictures of Danny, I guess, Suboxone clinic or something. So yeah. Yes, Scylla. Mine doesn't usually do it like that, but scared the hell out of me. Cleaning it, right? I was like, wait, what? Apples.
Y'all, I know y'all getting a little rowdy.
I can't. Listen. Hold
Yeah,
on.
but we gotta have some type of decency in order.
Hey.
We still have to have some type of respect, regardless.
Who live is this?
It's Danny's live.
It's Danny's
But
live. I don't know y'all
can I
bitches. Talk? But can I talk though?
We still have to have some type of decency in order and respect
You gotta
for
be
Danny,
quiet.
because
I'm about to
for
mute all
Danny,
y'all. How do you mute all you motherfuckers?
we have to have
Hush
some
up.
type of
Hush,
respect.
hush, hush.
Ghetto ass slow bitch.
Danny said,
"Shut the fuck up." I understand where they coming from, but I will not be disrespectful.
You know what?
Y'all gonna make her mute all of us.
Okay.
Y'all chill
Yeah,
out.
you a Sagittarius.
Y'all chill out. Chill
All
out.
right, how we mute these motherfuckers?
Give moderator to breathe.
Y'all
so
tell
she
me
can
how to
mute
mute.
them.
Okay, listen. I cannot now. Tokyo Tony assistant. I cannot boot her. I'm gonna tell you why I can't boot her. Because they like her.
Girl, me and Queen text all the time. We was on the phone yesterday.
Okay, yes, I can't do that. I can't do that. They like Tokyo Tony.
Oh, she texting me now. Hold up.
No,
Oh, so she a minion
So
to the
with that
bullshit.
being
No, I was just
understood,
playing.
y'all, with that
block
being
you. I will
understood,
Right,
block
Leda?
Danny,
I will
wait.
block
y'all,
you.
with that being understood, let us
So
have
I'm about to block her.
Come on, y'all, chill
Girl,
out.
I'm
Chill
joking. She
out.
ain't texting me. I'm joking.
I'm about to say I will block your ass.
Girl,
Damn.
Danny, I'm joking. On God, she was not texting me.
Y'all, come on.
So that's Tokyo Tony's assistant. Like, there's so many players in this. This is like, what?
Now, let's
All right,
chill out.
listen, y'all have to relax.
I know,
Let
Phoebe.
Danny have the floor.
I'm
Let
listening.
Now
Tokyo
listen, can
Tony
we do it
people
one?
have the floor, and let's go from
one
there.
at a time? But can we do one at a time? One at a time. Everybody do one at a time. Tokyo Tony, that's what I need you to do. All right? Can you do me a favor? I meant Tokyo Tony assistant. Do me a favor, right? You listening?
Ain't no motherfucking Tokyo Tony.
I'm calling you Tokyo Tony. I'm saying Tokyo Tony assistant. Can you do me a favor? Is she going or not? Is he going or not? Because if he's not, I'll drop him down.
Danny, I think that person is on mute.
What the hell?
Okay, well, if he's on mute, how you
Hold
on
on.
mute? Well, he gotta go.
Jesus.
So I'm saying I need somebody to
I'm back, y'all.
Okay, so Tokyo Tony assistant, that's what I need you to do. Can you do this for me? And the comments, and then I'm paying attention to what y'all say.
Ask y'all
Okay.
questions in the chat. I'm gonna say them out.
right? You ask your question conversation because I'm doing this for free. Listen, clock that free tea. So listen, anybody up here that's in the whatever the fuck this shit with the pluses.
This is Danny's
besides
panel.
Tokyo Tony assistant when it asks a question.
This is Danny's panel, which is Queen Op's girlfriend.
Go.
Go.
Okay, well, this is not a question, but what I was trying to say is this, and then I'm gonna leave. What I think is, I feel like I understand where you be coming from, where you be kicking her out and stuff. You just need to place some rules on her because, yeah, she feel like your house is just okay, I'm going to come back to Danny's house when I know I can't go nowhere else. So I feel like, for real, you already know you need to check her on that. Like, if you really want to allow her to be there and allow, Summer to have somewhere to call home and stuff, like, I feel like she needs to get her head out of that. Oh yeah, I'ma just do Danny how I want to because I know that she still loves me and she could come back.
Wait, why does the voice sound familiar?
I'm telling you, that's a messy punk.
No, it's not a punk.
Oh my God.
No, I'm playing.
Okay.
I guess not, madam.
Familiar, but I'm gonna clap.
Guess not.
Listen. The only reason why I cannot respond back to what this person just said. Hush up, guys. Let me be quiet. Can y'all be quiet? Let me respond back to what she said.
All right.
The reason why I don't agree is because the reality is when we got this place together. So no matter who name is on what,
that's both your house.
It's both our house. So it shouldn't be no get out. It shouldn't be that. I mean, she contributed to this place just like my credit contributed and all of the things. It shouldn't be no get out. I mean, it shouldn't be that. So that's the reason why I don't agree with it. It shouldn't be no. I should have been mature enough to come up with a different solution to be like, you know what? No, it ain't gonna be no get out because again, she paid and listen, let this be recorded for all records. She paid the down payment to get in this place.
Oh, and you're kicking her out?
Credit, yes. My credit got us here. My name and my credit, yes. But she paid the down payment.
But
by
my whole
herself.
thing about the situation is, regardless
Which is why you shouldn't be kicking her ass out.
of whose name or whose credit.
No, but that's a bit. It does. It's not regardless. It's not regardless though.
But y'all are in.
So there's a little update. A little update on that. Oh, and Gabby, honey, she's about to go to court. She's a hot mess. That girl was giving her hell. What did I see? What was that? Hold on, let me see something. My bad. I'm trying to find this video for a second. Figured it would be under history, but I guess it's not. I probably watched it through Messenger, I bet, because somebody sent it to me. Oh, yeah, and I got somebody sent me a list of all of, the documentary, The Crash. Somebody sent me a list of all of her disciplinary actions. Mackenzie Shirilla, the deep dive I just did. Somebody sent me a list of all of her, infractions since she's been in prison, and I can guarantee you she's not getting out on parole. She's got so many. She's not even been in there that long, and she's already got, a whole page of infractions. She's going another RO, madams. She's going to jail. She's going to court for another RO. She tries to use ROs and personal protection to get people to be quiet. That's what she does. Oh my goodness, yes, I got to show you this picture. I'm glad I clicked on that because what? But yeah, somebody sent them to me. She's got so many. She's got Mackenzie Shirilla. She's got consensual actual conduct, being out of place. She had a lot of being out of places because they're on a dorm, so they pretty much have free range, but they have to be at if they're in school, they got to be at school. If they're work. If they're on the track, that kind of thing. So she got a bunch of those. She got actual harassment in there, possession of contraband, a lot of possession of contraband, including altered, because she alters her outfits in there to make them tighter, which is crazy. Misuse of the video phone call, disturbance, being out of place, disturbance, destruction, possession of contraband, any violation of rules was one of them. I don't know what that means, but possession of property of another incarcerated person. Like it just goes on and on and on. So, I mean, she's clearly not trying to stay out of trouble and keep herself out of stuff. Crazy. Who sent me that damn video? Here it is. I'm like, damn. All right, hold on. You guys might know this chick. You might know this chick that's going after Gabby because, like I said, she's got like a million followers or something. But I need to see. Somebody told me it was, I think June 10th is Gabby's court date. So I want to see if you can find out like the Zoom room and see if it's live. Because if it's live, can you imagine watching her on there defending herself after what shit show the last one was? Goodness. It was so bad. I object. I got that on recording. Like, what? Trying to find this. Okay, open an external browser. There we go. Think forever. Objection. Oh man, hold on. I gotta switch accounts because I can't do the commercials. I can't do it. This girl, her name is K Squad, and she is in the special needs community. She has like 1 million followers, I think, on TikTok. And of course, Gabby. You guys know the Gabby malarkey. But this girl was giving her hell.
Why do we have to keep waiting? Because it's not our time to go.
It doesn't satisfy me.
We're not watching Hey Arnold in court that I do not fuck around for you.
Where it's fine, like 108.
Trying to get our heart means back to 700.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I'll have to go
she got her kicked off.
to try and
Look, she thought
come
she was
together
cocky.
to try and attack one person.
Hold on. She's cocky here. She's like, yes. Look I got a text message.
The battle belongs.
Said we took her down.
Fuck.
You know? She's this is her little cockiness. They told her. She's got her little smirky grin. She thinks she did something. And now this is us. Now this is us. This is now us that we're back. Gabby, we're back.
She copyrighted their TikTok.
Remember when I told you I don't monetize off my main,
It is
bitch?
gross.
I could do this anywhere I go.
Get sugar-free Crystal Light packets.
If you think taking my main does something, I have a name on this app. It's called the White Claw Lady.
The White
People
Claw
know
lady.
me because I'm the White Claw
being
Lady.
dehydrated is why you're
Welcome.
having seizures. My
Welcome.
glucose.
If you thought taking my main that has 1 million followers
My
was going to
glucose
do
is so
something,
high that
just so you know,
'cause
I'm
like a
such
couple-
a flex. I
last
can go
week, my
anywhere and
glucose was
have the
180.
same momentum.
Damn.
Different account and flex that. I will. I hope you hear me loud and clear. You doing this with your name on it, I hope you have the intent to take me to court, because if you don't, That's going to really suck for you and your monetized platform, right? Criminal cases. Okay? Gab Gab, do you
Gab
know that
Gab.
I have helped? I have helped fill DV shelters. Okay? Do you know, Gab Gab, that I have...
This lady K Squad is going after Gabby now. So she's got 1 million followers on TikTok.
False copyright strikes. So
Get the recording from the court
were you
transcripts.
upset about last?
Oh, listen to this.
What did she say about me?
I don't need one.
Oh,
Look,
she was talking about
So Gabby's talking about she doesn't need a lawyer, guys. She doesn't need a lawyer.
me this morning. Gab Gab.
I gotta find it.
What did you have to say about me this morning? I've been getting my kid ready. Oh, she spoke directly to Gab Gab. You were speaking to me this morning? What did you say? Guys, what did you say? Oh, Gabby, you said I
Because
better
there
watch
were
my mouth.
things being
Ooh.
done
Gabby, Gab, I have something for you. I
that
should watch my
people
mouth.
have witnessed.
Why didn't you come on the internet last night,
And
Gab?
it's involving a minor child.
Gab.
That's why.
I have some things for you since...
It's not about me. It's about a minor child.
Remember, I'm on Mountain Time.
And I'm
We're
not
on
going to
Eastern
tell the
Time,
story.
okay?
I'm not going to explain it to you. When the day
Hold on,
happens, I'm pretty
Gab.
sure people will get the recording from the court
Were you
transcripts, and
upset
then you
about
guys can
last
hear it for
night?
yourself.
Gab.
But I'm not going to be discussing any of that. If you know about it.
If you know about it. You go, Gab. Oh.
What I'm trying to say is,
Go.
I'm not the one that's asking for money for a lawyer. What I'm asking for is someone to witness.
Suck your dick.
No money,
Gab.
no nothing.
Hold on, Gab. We have some stuff for you.
And if that's something that you can do for me, I would appreciate it. And I can't force you.
Okay, hold on a second. So anyway, yeah, that girl's going after her, but and Gabby, is always had like, at first at least, the more followers, So for her to have that many followers, and then she, it's gonna be bad. I feel like it's gonna be bad. Okay, hold on. Oh my God, she just said it can be Zoom. Yes, she has her son right now. Yes. But she does have an open CPS case for abuse. I have a short, there's a short on my page that shows some of the like bruises and stuff like that and different things. Cause there is a petition going around that they are petitioning Congress for a new bill in his name. It's called Cam's Law, and it's about exploitation of children. So that is in my shorts on this YouTube, and the link is it's in the description and it's in the comments.
Ask the courts if they would let anyone go from Zoom. It'd only be a trusted person that I have, that I feel like it's trusted. I don't need a...
Okay, so she's talking about she's going to court for yet another RO against someone on the internet. So I don't know if they know. I don't think this one knows her in real life. I think it's just internet. But I think she had like 5 up in Illinois that she had, like Indiana and Illinois. She's had several. And I think she's had like 5 maybe just in Florida. So she does this quite often. And she represents herself.
Lawyer. I'm not going to need a lawyer, and I'm not going to ask money for a lawyer. Okay. Or letters. I would have to contact the clerk and ask what the rules are. It may have to be notarized, and I may have to e-file it. So it's submitted before the court. I would assume that it has to be notarized. Gabby, why? Why not get a lawyer? Because, Sarah, I don't need one. I don't need one.
Oh my God, I need to make a video. Of her saying, a lawyer? I don't need one. And then clips from her representing herself. She literally did she not start crying while she was renting? I mean, while she was renting. Jesus, I can't read and speak. Um, did she not cry while she was representing herself? I'm pretty sure she did. I've got to make a video of that because what does she mean? That's what I said, serotonin. Please let it be. It's June 10th. So please let it be online. Like, let us, well, we can always get the audio from it afterwards. If not, if we don't get a video that day, we can always do what we got to do and get the audio, which is what we had the last time. But it would be so cool to be able to watch it. She don't need one, y'all. She don't. Girl, you've lost like how many at this point? Probably over 10. And you don't need a lawyer? Insane.
I don't need one.
The
I
delusion.
don't need one.
The delusion.
Nope.
Nope. I don't think permanently, Dawn, but she did get her
because
taken
there
down.
were things being done that people have witnessed, and it's involving a minor child. That's why. It's not about me, it's about a minor child. And I'm not going to tell the story, I'm not going to explain it to you. When the day happens, I'm pretty sure people will get the recording from the court transcripts, and then you guys can hear it for yourself. But I'm not going to be discussing any of that. If you know about it. What I'm trying to say is I'm not the one that's asking for money for a lawyer. What I'm asking for is someone to witness, no money, no nothing. And if that's something that you can do for me, I would appreciate it, and I can't force you. If you want to do a letter, you can do a letter. It may have to be notarized. So go to your bank. And if you want to, I can give you my email address. And I can e-file it. And if the judge takes it, the judge takes it. And then if the judge throws it out, throws it out. There's no harm. There's no wrongdoing. I have 2 witnesses so far. I'm trying to get Danny to do the right thing, but I can't force her. And I can't tell any of you what to say. I cannot tell you I can't do any of that. You have to fully tell the truth in what you have witnessed. So if you have not witnessed anything, please do not come to me. Because I'm not going to tell you about the situation to just make you testify. I'm not doing that.
Oh Lord, look at her integrity.
Best bet. She's scared, Steph. She's terrified. She says she'll think about it, but she's scared about what her TikTok people are going to think about her.
Oh Lord.
Two agencies that there's no abuse and whatever. So I don't know who. Yeah, well, 2 agencies that there's no abuse and whatever. So I don't know who you all think you are.
Yes, madams.
That you guys claim to be like. The thing is that how can you? So 2 agencies for 4 years have said nothing.
Exactly, Jennifer.
I mean, people that come in and they see.
Hey, China.
You guys just see what you see. You don't see. You're not a fly on the wall. You're not living with me. You're not talking to him. So what makes you think that you get to decide if that is the case or not? I'm asking for a friend. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I mean, even a judge. Even a judge said there's no abuse and neglect. You think you can overrule a judge? That's funny.
But you have an open case
It's
right
funny
now.
that you think you can overrule a judge. Wow.
She just said she has an open case right now.
You can try. It's so fucking ridiculous, dude. You guys all think that you're high and mighty, and you all think that. It's just crazy. I don't give a rat's ass if I put my life on the internet. And And ... What are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. Go cry? Because I'm sorry. I'm not going to take your burden because you think what I'm doing is wrong. Sorry. Take it somewhere else. Bye-bye.
Right, Melinda? And the
They
cockier she
do.
gets, the
They're
more.
TikTok warriors. They really are. 100%.
Yeah, sauce.
Sonic likes his cage.
Oh, Lord, here we go with this shit.
Psycho boy. That's your opinion. Doesn't make it true. Bye-bye. What it boils down to.
I know, Chi-Chi. They all talk about the same. They all have the same playbook.
And that's your opinion.
That's
Bye-bye.
clear.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Sorry. Not sorry.
As many people as, especially lately that we've been talking over the last few months, as many people as we've been, like Queen Op, Gabby, Maybay, you could name, so I could name so many. Just people I've covered now, before, in between, they all have pretty much the same way, same handbook of what they say.
There's the door. Don't let it hit you on your way out.
She was being cocky this day.
Girl, I have to get 2 things from the store. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on. Hold on one second, guys. Trying to find something real quick. Trying to find something. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay, 2. Okay. The audio is kind of shitty, but did you see that Liv is giving up her 3 older kids? She told them not to contact any. Oh my goodness, no. You know what, madams? She made the comment. So she's got 2 girls and a boy that are older, right? And right now we're talking about Liv, guys, another person I cover. But she's pregnant. Liv is the one that's pregnant by her 6th kid, and she's got the younger. She's only got 2 out of the 5 right now. But you know what's crazy is she made the comment, and I showed it on here, but she made the comment because she has a boy and 2 girls that are older that her ex-husband has custody of. She now has a girl and a boy, and she's getting ready to have another girl. And so she made the comment like, yeah, look, like God replaces what has been taken from you. And because she got 2 girls and a boy taken, now once she has this baby, she will then have again a boy and 2 girls. So when she made that statement about God replaces what's been taken from you, I thought, oh, so she's looking at these kids as her 3 replacements. That's insane. But I did not know that. I thought she was going to get tired of doing anything because she owes so much in child support. And she doesn't, so her ex-husband has a new wife and they're doing really good. They've got the custody of the 3 kids. They're building like their dream home. Like they're living the best life, right? And so she just went to jail recently because she owes like 60,000 in back child support. But yet when she ran her last, like, I'm homeless fundraiser when she wasn't homeless and still had her apartment allegedly. She made like 20 grand in 1 month, but would not pay her child support, to the point that she went to jail and they sentenced her to 6 months, which she ended up getting out after like 2 months. But you make that much money, and she was like, yeah, I'll give them my little $25 a week and they could shove it. Like, they're still taking care of your 3 kids. So I felt like she was going to get tired of paying the child support or going to jail when she didn't, to the point where she would sign over custody. They come over one by one. They all asked to go back to their dads, and she got mad and told them not to contact her, and now she claims that she doesn't want to be bothered with them. She didn't even go to her son's graduation. I did see that video. It said like why I didn't go to my son's graduation, but she always does clickbait, so I wasn't sure if it was clickbait or not. Sounds like CMC, right? Can you imagine saying God replaces? Love living. I'll do a video on that for sure. I'll definitely do a video on that, because that just makes, I'll put that clip in there where she talked about God replacing what she lost. But that's how she's so petty, though, that she would, in my opinion, especially getting mad. I felt like it was coming one way or another because of the child support. Because if she signs over rights, I don't know if she would still owe that. She'd probably negotiate, like, if I sign over rights, then I don't owe anything. Right, Sauce Balls? Whoa. I'm telling you, there's some train wrecks out here. That's for sure. I had to pull this back up just to end with this, because I'm getting ready to get off here. But I wanted to end with some of this.
Yes.
By the way, this is Gabby the last time she represented herself.
Can I object to this? This is irrelevant, and that's not the truth. That's disgusting, Your Honor. Please, that's not what happened.
It's her clam slamming what she's calling disgusting.
One of her videos says the gangster Gabby.
Yes.
Do you recall seeing that?
Yes. Can I see that video?
So I missed it. Did he say something? I missed it. The audio is just so bad. Like, the lawyer definitely says something about her clam slam. If you don't know, Gabby does this thing where she like jumps and goes into a split, and she calls it a clam slam. And so the lawyer asked her, because obviously the person she took to court had a lawyer and she's representing herself. So the lawyer asked her about the clam slam, and she got pissed.
In one of her videos?
Yes.
Okay, so kids watch this.
Yes. Can I object to this? This is irrelevant, and that's not the truth. That's disgusting, Your Honor. Please, that's not what happened.
It's her clam slamming what she's calling disgusting.
One of her videos says the gangster Gabby.
Yes.
Do you recall seeing that?
Yes. Can I see that video?
Yes.
Please, can I see that video? I need to see it. Like.
No, it's going to be shown, and it's going to be entered into. I know he's a great one.
And then, and then there's one that's called Bipolar Gabby. Is that one that she posted? And then is that one where she her and her middle finger at everyone?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor. What they have done to me has been significantly.
This evidence goes to motive, bias, impeachment.
Yes.
So it's all relevant.
And then the one where the clam slam.
My clam slam is what Natasha has called it first.
Okay.
He's a high kick into a split, but no.
She calls the clam slam.
Your Honor, this is bringing bad memories. Can we just move on to? It's making me, I'm sorry. I just can't listen to it anymore.
Well, this is stuff that you posted.
Yes, but it's not what he's making it to seem like. No, I don't. It's called a high kick into a split. It's just entertaining.
It's just entertaining.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting, Gabby, but it's your content.
Yes. Social media is for 18 years and up, and I have it on my TikTok account for 18 years and up. That is disgusting for you to say that I would do that.
But you did do that. You did do that, Gabby. You're disgusting, right?
She claimed to be pregnant at one point, but wasn't pregnant. Has she had sex with her boyfriend, her husband on?
Objection! Objection!
Do you have that video, sir?
I don't want to show that.
Okay, all right.
The judge wanted to see the sex online where she had smex with Aaron.
Video number 2. I'm going to move to video number 3.
Objection, this is irrelevant to this case. This is irrelevant to this case.
Okay, I don't know what it is yet. Counsel, what does this video show?
This is Miss Jacobson threatening her people online, saying "game on, bitch."
Didn't she say she didn't
That
just
was not
threaten us?
towards the defendant. Objection, irrelevant. I never said names. I've never mentioned any names. That's objection, irrelevant. I did not mention any names.
Okay. But what these videos are showing is that you're...
They're literally playing her. They're literally playing her videos to the judge at this time. Obviously, all we can hear is the audio. This is another streamer that you hear talking in there. That's who I got the video from. But, and the beginning of it drove us nuts because she talked over a lot. But I get it. Like, she had the audio, whatever. I don't know who it was, to be honest. But... they're literally showing them, and she's like, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. This is bringing back bad memories. It's her damn TikToks dancing. Like, what?
Stating you don't know who's doing this threatening. You're done, but then you're coming into court today and saying that you know it's these two people, but there's no evidence to show that it's these two people.
When I was on live, I didn't want to call the names out, so I kept it to myself.
Judge's foot.
Because when I had this
Judge is mad
letter,
now.
The C&D letter.
Okay.
I couldn't talk to them.
We need to wrap up. You keep saying the same thing, but it's not a legal objection.
Okay.
So this is video 3 for the purpose of the recording today.
Okay. What's number 4?
The one I just showed is one where she says "game on, bitch," and she threatened her.
Yeah, the judge is hangry.
Okay, where she went from "game on, bitch," laughing to crying, and that was on her TikTok video number. Video number 4 is with her twin.
She went from "bring it on, bitches" to crying. Like, you can't make it up.
Sister, and Miss Brown, Miss Hardy, is that on the left? Is that Miss Jacobson?
Yes.
From what you've seen of her on TikTok?
Yes.
Is that her twin sister on the right?
Yes.
And so I can speed it up for the court. Is this them getting into some verbal altercation for the audience?
Objection, conflicts of interest. That's my sister, and this has nothing to do with that case. This case, so please.
Okay.
Because this is my sister, and this conflict of interest has nothing to do with this case, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay.
Please.
Okay, it's overruled. Go ahead, counsel. Next.
It's almost done. It's about a minute 50 left.
Thank you, guys. Don't need to do that. Thank you. I just want the truth out there.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine conflict of interest? Because that's my sister in the video that's in evidence. The fuck?
Oh, this is a...
Objection.
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 Here we go with another one.
Objection to this. The reason why that video is being played is because with TikTok and the two chats, they have torn me and my sister apart with lies.
This is not an objection.
This is arrogant. It's reasons.
So it's recent.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah.
Doing what everybody should. You should always clear your name.
Video number 5.
Here we go.
Here's the...
Yes. Objection, Your Honor. He's a minor. Please.
So this was the video where she's talking about her son, and she called
On a private account.
Hear what she said?
She just straight up lied. She just straight up lied because she's like, please, he's a minor. And the judge is like, lady, like, you're posting this all over social media. So what? And she's like, oh, on a private account. Bullshit, Gabby.
Yes.
And that's her telling people that it was bipolar.
Yes. Objection, that's not towards my son. Nope, that's not, objection, that's not going towards, I remember this video.
Okay.
Objection, that was, nope, those videos are, nope. I need to see them, please. Because I remember those videos. Those are not what I've said, so please.
Ms. Jacobs posted this video on
Your Honor, can I see the video, please?
possibly a serial killer.
Because that is not, I need,
the video.
I need to see that.
That video is where she said that her son was going to grow up to be a serial killer because of the stuff that he was doing. He was biting, he was hitting, scratching, doing all this stuff, and that's what she said about her son.
About her son, but then we need to finish up.
Yes,
Y'all heard the judge gave her every opportunity,
That's crazy.
coddled her throughout the whole thing.
Okay, pause it.
Pause it.
Can I finish putting in my evidence?
Go ahead.
The video was 100% about her son.
Right.
So about it, you're not talking.
Here's what's going through my mind, and I'm trying not to think about it. But I'm thinking, like a serial killer. Is it wrong for thinking that? That's a bad thing for a mom to say to her kid.
So when she's talking about her kid being a serial killer, did you see how many people were commenting?
Yes.
And that you were seeing this live?
Yes.
Okay, how much money does someone like this make with all the people that are following her?
Tens of thousands.
How
Thank
much
you,
money
guys.
is she making by streaming this?
Thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Thousands. You can check TikTok. Yeah, there's websites you can go to see how much she makes from that.
Okay, Ms. Brown, you can see how much money she makes from TikTok?
Yes.
Is it your testimony is tens of thousands?
Yes, it is.
And Ms. Harding, is it your testimony?
Yep.
She's making tens of thousands?
Yes, sir, it is.
Let me show you the last one, video number 6.
Wow.
Yeah, they were, Evo.
I think I showed the video of the serial killer before.
Vagina up on
Yeah, she's made that much.
number 6.
Yes.
Working with a vagina.
Yes.
And that's something her followers could watch as well?
Yes.
As well as open to the public for kids or anybody else who wants.
Objection, it's not for kids. It's 18 years and older.
That's all I have.
That was wrong for kids. But no.
That's not true. Is 13.
When they were there barely.
My evidence?
Okay.
No, ma'am, your turn is
Her evidence. By the way, she didn't turn in any evidence.
over.
He's in his case and sheet.
All right, I'm almost done, Judge.
All right.
Last couple quick. Ms. Brown, I'm going to ask this in a row if I could. Ms. Brown, you first. Where do you live?
Ohio.
Have you ever met Gabriella Jacobson in person?
No, I have not.
Do you have any relationship with her?
No, I do not.
Did you ever send her a text message?
No, I
Did
have
you ever
not.
send her anything on Facebook?
No, I have not.
Did you ever call her on the phone?
No, I
Did you
have
ever
not.
FaceTime with her?
No, I have not.
Did you ever send her any message on social media?
No, I have not.
What do you know about her from watching her on social media?
That she performs for money.
Ms. Harding, I'm going to ask you some questions now. Where do you live?
Indiana.
And have you ever met this person, Gabriella Jacobson, in person?
No, sir, I have not.
Do you have any relationship with her?
No, sir, I do
Did
not.
you ever send her a text message?
No, sir, I have not.
We're
Did you
almost
ever
done.
send her a Facebook message?
No, sir, I
Did
have
you,
not.
did you ever call her on the phone?
No, sir, I have
Did you
not.
ever FaceTime with her?
No, sir, I have not.
Did you ever send her any message directly on social media?
No, sir, I have not ever sent her anything.
And she filed a similar stalking injunction against you in what state?
Indiana, Monroe County.
And were you there when that hearing took place in front of a judge?
Yes, I was.
Okay, what happened in that case?
She had no evidence to all the accusations and it was denied.
Was it the same type of
Yes, sir,
evidence
it
that
was
you...
pretty much the exact same evidence.
Everything that you heard here, was it the same thing that she brought in Indiana?
Yes, sir.
So she had already taken this lady to court in Indiana and it got dismissed. Then she took her to court in Florida because Gabby moved. So now Gabby was a resident of Florida. So then Gabby started taking her to court in Florida. It's crazy.
When you were there, it was denied as well.
Neither of these two witnesses as to what they've testified to. They've kept it within, you have to say, within the scope of their testimony.
Natasha, have you ever talked about me? On a live stream.
Objection, Your Honor, that relevance is
Overruled, but you need to make your question more specific.
All right,
Because
Laura.
obviously I would assume she's talking to her attorney, so.
Correct. Laura Harding, have you ever went on live and spoke about Cameron and called and I'm sorry, let me phrase that. Laura Harding, do you remember the time that you went on live and you said, or you stated that you were going to stomp me in a mud puddle?
objection.
No, I do not. Okay. Natasha Brown, do you remember a couple days ago threatening that you were to take pictures outside of the courtroom, and then you have to get you were going to go in the courtroom first, and then if I walk past you, that I would that you can see if I could smell like tuna and corn chips? No. Okay, I have it on recording. Natasha Brown, do you remember when hold on that you were talking about my undergarments?
She's really mad right now.
That you called me a twat waffle and a cunt.
Objection, Your Honor, compound beyond the scope.
Okay, well, can you answer the question?
No. Okay, I have it on recording. And Laura Harding, have you ever posted pictures of my son on a social media or Discord?
No, I have not.
Okay, I have proof of that, Your Honor. Natasha Brown, have you ever remember live streaming me and telling everyone that I'm the worthless piece of shit on earth and I'm going to pay for what I'm going to do? No. Okay, I have it on recording. Hey, Natasha, do you remember when you were on live a couple days ago when you said, what was the goal into the community? To take the twins down and shut them up. Do you remember that, Natasha Brown? No, I don't. I have it on recording. Natasha Brown, do you recall a picture of you with your middle finger above your nose, stating that I just got off the phone with the attorney. You're going down. No. I have that on recording. Ever spoke about Cameron's IEP?
Objection, Judge, this is beyond the scope.
I have it on evidence.
Cameron is, I don't even know Cameron is.
That's my son.
Okay, and it's beyond the scope of the injunction. Cameron's not mentioned in here.
Okay. She can answer the question. I mean, your client's made a denial.
Yeah.
Go ahead, answer the question.
What was the question?
What was the question?
The question, Laura Harding, the question was, have you ever posted a picture of his IEP paperwork and spoke about his IEP and made a joke out of it?
No, I have not.
Never
Natasha
made a joke out of it.
Have you ever went on a live stream, talked about that my son was not autistic, stating
Every word in this sentence is important, by the way.
that you have no evidence of that? No. I have it on. Natasha and Laura, how long have you been watching me on TikTok for? Around a year. Laura and Natasha, how long, do you know me in person or is it just social media? Social media.
They already said that.
So tell me this, how do you know my real life? How do you know what things I say and what I actually do? Everything is on social media. It's just what you see. But can you tell me why you go on live and spread false rumors on live about me when you have no evidence, no facts? Natasha, have you ever stated...
Let me answer the question.
Oh, sorry.
I don't understand the question. She has several in that statement.
Objection is compound.
Natasha, do you recall when you were trying to leave here for the airport and you stated on a live stream and you said there is no way in hell I'm going to let Gabby win? No. I have it on recording.
I can't.
Natasha Brown, have you spoke about my private parts and my body parts?
I have it on recording.
No. I have that on recording as well.
Oh shit.
Laura Harding, do you remember when you stated on Discord that you said, would anyone feel bad if she was hit by a bus? I was asking for a friend.
No, I do not.
I have that screenshot and a proof that it's her.
Oh my.
I have that screenshot.
To her commentary after the fact.
Yes.
It's
I've already
improper.
One more question.
It's completely improper.
One more question. Laura Harding. Harding, do you remember a video?
I moved to strike her comments after the question, after the answer.
That would be granted.
Thank you.
Okay, last question you said.
Laura Harding, do you remember
Right.
that you stated online that you were going to record me with in here and on outside of the TikTok? I'm sorry, outside of the courtroom.
No, I do not.
I have it on recording.
Comments.
Be stricken, yes, sir.
Okay.
I think we need to go to closing.
Yes.
Closing.
Counsel, do you
let's
have a
get it.
motion?
I have a motion to dismiss, Judge. There's been insufficient facts. There's no evidence in the record whatsoever
Amen.
that Ms. Brown and Ms. Harding wrote anything about her, said anything about her. They don't even know her. And she's admitted herself she doesn't even know them. So there's no imminent fear of anything. They live in Ohio and in Indiana, and she dragged these people down here
Dismiss.
with a fake injunction.
Granted.
So I have a motion to dismiss, and I have another motion after that, but there's no
My
evidence
attorney
to
fees
suggest
granted.
either of my clients had done anything. The temporary had previously been not granted by this court, and she
Even got her attorney fee.
Even got the damn attorney fees, honey, but she don't need a lawyer. You heard it. You heard it from Gabby herself. She don't need a lawyer, y'all. She's learned from her mistakes, damn it. Told y'all Gabby's the best lawyer. I don't know what she thought. I guess at the end, because she didn't submit to evidence, she was clearly losing. So I feel like at the end she knew they were going to get audio maybe or something. So she was trying to do something for the law, like for people hearing it on social media maybe, because her saying I have that on recording, like it didn't do anything. The judge doesn't know that that's a true statement. This is court. This is not public opinion. Like she has to go off evidence. So even if she said I have it on recording, and even if she did have it, the judge still can't prove that without seeing it being submitted for evidence, it going through discovery. Does she have all this on recording? We'll never know, Mary. We will never know. I bet she has it on recording. I bet she does. That's what Madam said, Evo. Like, could you imagine that? That's why I said they're the real MVP, because the fact that they sat there and transcribed all that and didn't bust out laughing, and the fact that the judge literally handheld her the whole way. I mean, coddled her at every turn. Took her, had so much patience with her, which clearly they already knew. The attorney general was there sitting in the courtroom, and they were when they put Gabby on there, they were asking her questions. They put Gabby on the stand, and she committed perjury several times, which it's on that video. I dropped the link in this chat before, but all that's on that video. The attorney general was there, and when they questioned Gabby, and it's all on there, it's like a 3-hour video. It's in the Gabby playlist, and it says, take him to court. They said they take him to court. They said, it'll be fun. They said, that's what the caption is. But, the attorney general was there. She continued to commit perjury on the stand. Like, it was bad. It was bad. So the fact that she's doing this again, going to court again, and she doesn't think she needs a lawyer is freaking insane. Yeah, the clam slam for the judge. And that lawyer was a great lawyer. But for him to get up there and say clam slam took me out. And then he said, the JJ, but like the technical term for it. I'm like, oh my God. And then Gabby gets up there and is like, did you call me a 12 and say tuna and corn chips? Like, I'm sure that judge was like, oh my, like, what a waste of court time. Like the judge said, they don't know each other. They're not in the same state. There's no imminent danger. There's no reason that's why when people get on here and talk about, like, I'm going to get a restraining order, I'm going to get a TPO, I'm going to get a personal protection order, because some states it's a PPO, not a temporary TRO. But I'm just like, what? Or a TPO, TRO, there's all kinds of them. But I'm like, dude, if you don't know them, they don't like personally call your phone, show up to your house, you're in different states, you've never met, like, it's not that easy to just get an RO. Gabby's about to come through on Johnny Cochran vibes in this next case. Oh, I'm sure she's watching every law show she can watch. She's like Mackenzie Shirilla. Mackenzie Shirilla said she watched Orange is the New Black before she came to jail, or prison, I mean. So she's Gabby's probably watched every episode she can find of like court TV or some shit. Oh Lord, the courtroom sketch artist probably drew her as a clown. I mean, can you imagine? I just can't imagine. Can you imagine being? I don't know if it was like a closed courtroom. I can only imagine that it was probably other people in the courtroom. But like, can you imagine going and you have like a case for an RO and you're sitting in a courtroom and like most people that are getting ROs are like scared to death, like they're living through like a nightmare at that time. Can you imagine you're sitting there waiting to get like your RO and that you have to listen to this case? I mean, it would at least give you a little bit of comic relief for your day. So it might be a little like a distraction for a second, but I would have to leave because I would bust out. When she started saying I have that on recording, objection, I would leave. I could not, I would have to bust out. Maybe not. Maybe you'd be so shocked. Like if you're in the courtroom, maybe it would be like one of those moments where it would just be like utter like jaw to the floor that you can't even say, like you couldn't laugh or say anything because you're like, is this like am I in a fever dream? Like is this happening right now? But I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've been on here almost 3 hours. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And thank you for coming to the weekend update. I will see you guys tomorrow. And, you know, we'll get in some more shenanigans. What video did I say I was going to get? Somebody told me to get some. I had to go back and listen. I have to go back and remember. But, oh, the Love Live. Let me write that down. I have that video for you guys because I got to see this stuff. And I'm going to pull that where she talked about the replacement or whatever. I'll pull that too. As what? Shout out to Chi Chi. Shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat. Just want to say everybody got burpees, so oh well. Not that it said burpees. I would assume it had to be one of those prank shows, right, madam? That's what I'm saying. I mean, it would be. I feel like my first thought is, oh my God, I'd laugh and couldn't sit there. Then my second thought is, you know what? I would probably be so stunned. I would probably be like, what the fuck? Like you said, I'd be thinking like, where's the camera? Is this like one of those what would you do shows? Oh man, you're welcome. Love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow and I'll get that video together. And then there was another maybe a video I was gonna make. Oh yeah, about the reason they got taken. Who wore it better, the pic I sent you? Okay, Linda, I'll have to go check it out. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day. I hope y'all have a good night. For those of you who follow the Malarkey, bye.